He's trying to snort it.
Do it. I own the company. Do it.
Don't stop.
Oh.
What a special episode it is. How about we welcome to the set, the yard, which is outside,
Slimesicle.
Slimesicle!
Come out here, Slimesicle.
You didn't like that one.
You didn't like that one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
All the way from Enumclaw, Washington, we have
Mr. Hands.
dude, this guy. I'm stressed out when he's behind
You're
me.
breaking the fucking door.
Oh my god.
Jesus,
You can try.
Jason, you walk through doors all the time.
You said 150?
walk through, your home
That's
has
not that
doors.
many.
You don't weigh 150 pounds.
Yeah, it's also not. That wouldn't be
You're
like
not even close to 100. You've never been 150 pounds.
You're just breaking our fucking
You
set.
look like... this is bad.
No one's ever done it that bad.
Hey.
For the audio listeners,
Oh, that's how you're telling.
he pulled
come
out
closer.
a revolver
Yeah.
for the audio listeners.
Yeah, if you're listening on audio, he is armed to the teeth. Oh my god, I spilled blue everywhere. Fuck.
Blue.
It's everywhere. Oh no.
We're in a fucking yard.
That's really sticky. Hi, what's up?
Hey, everybody. Finally made it.
Woo!
Yeah.
We're not clapping again.
You don't want to...
We're not collabing
A
again?
third time, we're not clapping.
You look like such a dignified businesswoman, and you don't want to clap.
Say I look like a woman because I'm wearing a peacoat.
you're
Men can
beautiful.
wear a peacoat. Do you need this further in?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
settled.
He's experienced.
I love how we have this whole meme that we do the episode in Enumclaw, Washington.
Yeah. Human
And
claw.
you've never been able to say it
Oh, I just...
correctly once.
Is it not human claw?
No, it's Enumclaw. That's where Mr. Hands got fucked to death.
Well, no, like...
You know what I didn't know
Cue-
about
cue
that
them
story? Is how many times he'd successfully been fucked prior to that incident.
Yeah.
You can only get fucked to death one time.
Can we help the
Yeah.
audience understand?
It's like the drunk crashers.
What Enumclaw, Washington is
What
all
happened?
about.
I think you
Yeah.
just described it. It's what's on the sign when you drive in, where
Yeah.
Mr. Hands got fucked to death.
So
He just said the guy got fucked to death. He doesn't... If you don't...
if you'll go to the Enumclaw, Washington trivia page and you navigate the
Trivia night.
Wikipedia,
Trivia.
you'll find out that there's a dude named Kenneth Pinion who is a Boeing engineer who really loved getting fucked by
he
horses.
was an aeronautics
Yeah, I didn't know he was a
engineer.
Boeing
He
engineer.
was a literal rocket scientist.
Here's the thing.
And actual horses, not just women from
I'm not
Washington.
trying to draw conclusions, but Hassan's brother also works at Boeing.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe it's a thing.
I can ask him.
Maybe it's like a Boeing hazing thing.
I have a huge question right now. If you only fuck ponies,
Yeah.
are you like a horse pedophile?
Wow.
What do you like, right?
Yeah. No, that's a good question.
Oh, that's
Wait, ponies are just small horses,
Yeah,
right?
they're a
Yeah.
different breed altogether.
But that's
it's a
still
different
weird.
animal.
I think all animals are kids.
what?
in
This guy, I mean, holy shit. I think you look at a cock on one of those things and
On a
you'll
Shetland
change
pony?
you'll change your
That's
mind.
a healthy ass
That
kid.
thing was a
That's a healthy kid.
That thing was a stallion.
I think it's
stallion.
all the same. It's all bad. It's not like there's different gradients. It's not like, oh, it's worse. It was a
where
baby
was
horse.
this Ludwig on the Primo like 5 weeks ago?
Oh my god, it was
Yeah, that's
so
true.
annoying.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You're saying
What?
like fucking animals is equal to
No, better than killing them.
It's
we
better
moved
than
on from
killing
this. We
them
moved on from
because
this.
they come like crazy. That's what he said. Schlatt, can you
Why are
believe
you
that?
starting so crass
he
today?
said, I'm not starting crass.
Oh, you're not starting crass.
Pigs' orgasms last for 30 minutes.
Thank you.
What did that have to do with
And the
anything?
cum just keeps going out.
They're
It's like,
squealing.
You're the crass train?
it's like
There's
a,
no
it's
way
like
it's coming out for all 30.
a, yes, it is. I
At
mean,
the end of the day, it's like,
all right, answer me this. Have you seen it?
have you seen a pig come?
No.
Fucking liberal, always just saying shit, not thinking about it first.
Liberal would never get his hands dirty on the ranch.
have a steady stream going for 30
We can't be
minutes.
holding fucking
Low
4
T.
juvies talking about
Low
this.
T. Can you hold this?
Yeah.
I'm
As a
gonna-
brand ambassador
Listen.
for Juvie.
There's a better opportunity. Pigs have 30-minute orgasms, and you know what gives a crap about
Big
it?
Sean wants you to know that they last for 30 minutes.
Well, hey, listen. I own a competing energy drink company.
Oh,
we
shit,
welcome
that's
that.
right.
We welcome that
Dude,
talk.
you're putting in Arrowhead. It's like
Oh yeah, that's
You
pretty
just
bad.
put a.
You're gonna activate the fluoride and it's gonna explode.
You're gonna make elephant toothpaste.
I don't know. I don't know enough about
In the Arrowhead.
the water situation here. Is Arrowhead not a good brand? This is GamerSupps.gg, by the way, /Schlatt. And
So,
you'll get
so this is
10%
your
off.
product. This isn't a planned. I mean, this is the exchange, guys. We get Jschlatt and all his magnanimous 6,000-foot glory, and we also get to look at his. Is that a caveman eating an avocado?
Can I level with you guys? I really hate when YouTubers do this whole shtick of, I'll come on your podcast just because we're friends. No.
This is an
I'm
exchange.
here to film shit and make money and sell my product. And also, I'll talk about my other podcast soon.
Yeah. This is definitely exchange, and that's how it works. That's how the real world is.
Yeah, two
Don't
scoops,
do
two
it like
scoops
that.
of that
No,
into a water
no,
bottle,
don't
200 milligrams.
don't
of all
posture
natural
like
Is
you're
he
gonna
gonna
do it and
snort?
not do
He's
it.
trying to snort it.
Do it. I own the company. Do it.
Oh.
I love an I own.
Don't do it again.
Don't do it again. Please don't do it again.
Okay, all right.
That's
I
just
own the
not.
company.
the teeth.
That's on the house.
Thank you.
That whole
We can
can.
keep that? Yo, put it in the juvie.
Take a sip of this.
I'll take a sip of
Dude,
this.
we're just.
It's on
one,
the mic.
We're just one
it's on the
latrine
mic.
on the
that's
circuit
nice.
right now.
I can't believe it's called that because it doesn't taste like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Does it give you kidney stones like juvie does?
no, let me get.
Do you have kidney stones? Real quick.
I don't have kidney stones. No.
But you were talking earlier how I got to get up and piss 3 times during this podcast. You were telling us before that. Does that mean you have stones in your kidney and your penis and your balls?
No. That means
Kidney stones come from the balls.
That means this is the 6th podcast I filmed in 48 hours because that's all I do when I come
we
out
just get
here.
your slop. We just
Yeah.
get your disgusting
I'm so
slop.
sad.
Yeah,
I'm doing fine. Am I
don't
doing
you give us
fine?
Am
I doing
Yeah,
fine?
you're
You're
fine. Your ad read was decent. Like, what do you want from me?
Listen, you're drinking a blue raspberry
Juvie.
juvie right now. Mine is also
sounded
blue
out.
raspberry flavored, but we added a little milk in it to make it look like cum. So it's a little more fun when
So
you're
it's
drinking
not
it.
Why would you
blue?
make it add milk to make it look like you called it titty milk? You want it to look like cum?
Yeah, I wanted to call
Do
it
they
cum.
come from the same?
Sorry,
wanted to
Ludwig,
call-
are you okay with this conversation? It's a little bit crass for
This
you.
is great. No, this is great. This is
Oh,
great.
so when Schlatt
no,
says
it's
cum
great.
and penises,
It's fine.
and horse pedophiles, that's okay.
Don't loop
But
that
when
on
I
me.
say
Don't
it,
use
said
the
horse
horse
pedophile.
pedophile.
you just said it.
Oh, you see, we're good debaters over
Jinx.
here. We're good debaters on this
Yeah,
end.
I'm the Destiny Shapiro of debating.
Well, I
God,
wanted
who's looked at you two for one day?
I wanted to call the flavor cum. I really did.
Yeah.
What stopped
Right.
you?
Well,
Be honest.
Government.
my other partners in the company advised me that
So it was legal.
you could never push the envelope further. Meaning, we have titty milk. Great. Now we can do another cool thing that's also has an awful name.
Oh, no. You can definitely go past cum.
You can't go past cum.
Cum
in a-
too.
You
So.
you can't go past cum in a marketable way.
Horse
Have you
cum.
put?
No one would buy
Come
that.
to, but it's carbonated.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Hard cum.
Yo, thick cum like that thick water?
Yo, Picari cum.
Kombucha.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, for the health conscious.
And if you're playing bingo at home, you've probably won by now.
Yeah, you
Podcast
probably
bingo.
filled about 3 cards worth. So we're back to old tricks on the
Have
Yard
you ever
podcast.
have you ever done a crack pipe shot?
Will you drink your energy drink out of a crack pipe?
I don't even think I've ever seen a crack pipe.
Well-
Sommelier.
Have you got?
Sorry, this is the crack king.
Why do you have the crown on?
Hello.
He's the king of crack.
Because I'm the crack king.
Okay, right. King of crack king.
You know when a lot of it was going through cities in like the 80s
I
and 90s?
hate how they gentrify the crack king. Give it
Actual
over.
crack pipe.
Fork
That's
it
an
over,
actual
buddy.
one.
Typical
Yeah.
LA.
Did you?
I did a juvie shot last episode.
Yeah.
So if
it
you
might
want
be
to,
tainted with some
Out of
juvie.
this?
get a little in there.
So
It's good.
just to be clear, we're not sponsored by any of these products. It's
We're not
obviously
sponsored by Big Crack.
We're not sponsored by crack.
no. I would never.
Hey, but if you're watching Big Crack,
Actually, to be clear, he is sponsored by the company he owns.
Nate Shot would never condone. He would never pay you money to drink.
that wasn't part of his
to
dream.
drink juvie out of a crack pipe. I would.
Hey, would you?
Yes.
You're.
Do you want to? You can do whatever the fuck you want with the powder. I will pay you as long as you move the
I did
product.
snort it, and I do. It's still itchy. Oh,
You probably
God.
feel real good.
I feel different for sure.
Do you still get caffeine if you snort it? Do you still get?
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
think, yeah, it goes
through
through.
the bloodstream.
Yeah.
Why do you think cocaine works?
You're holding it so dainty. This
the
is so,
caffeine.
you're like a French like madam.
I don't know how to.
Stop bringing it to my people.
How
What are you talking? He looks like he owns a whorehouse.
You've never been. First of all, what
do
do
you
you
mean
think
my
happens
people?
in France?
They have whore. There's madams.
No. Do you think a madam is a whore?
There's all sorts
No,
of
no, no, no. Of course not.
There's
The
all sorts
madam-
of madams and horses.
The madam
and
does not
manages
involve
it.
herself.
She's the bottom bitch who runs the whorehouse.
She's not a. I would
She's
never
not the
say
bottom
that.
bitch. That's not the. No,
Don't
you,
chime
you
in like
know
you
your
know.
terminology.
He's wearing a crown.
I'm the crack king. I would know.
You haven't gone to France in ages.
Like 4 years.
So that's
Yeah.
just
3 years.
You
So
can't even speak it anymore. People don't know that.
I can't speak it. I didn't lose it.
How do you hold one of these things?
I will say, I think you're holding it very.
You hold it like an ocarina. You give him one of these.
You have the ball up and down.
How would you hold it, the crack king?
You like the lower part.
Oh, you want to know how the king holds it?
Yeah.
How does the king
Oh,
decree?
you give me a crack pipe from Juvie, I'll play you a Song of Storms.
Well, I'm a little more old timey while I do it.
Yeah, yeah. You look like a 1920s
The
gangster.
corn cob crack pipe.
Isn't it that a really quick way to get all the crack in your mouth?
Yeah, it does seem like a very surefire.
Not if you do it. Not if you do it right.
It's angled upwards though. That's,
Yeah,
all the cracks going in.
No,
man.
I deal with the hard crack that doesn't.
You bite the end like a lollipop. The bulb.
I
That way
usually
it crushes
I
down.
usually munch my way through most of the pipe while I'm in a set.
Like an ice cream cone.
Did you know Ludwig's has made banana bread probably like 200 times in his life?
Dude, can
you believe
can I
that?
actually, can I interject?
Really? That's true. I'm not fucking with you.
We were having like a private, not recorded conversation. He goes, dude, you know Ludwig can make banana bread? he said it to me like he has like a dark secret. And I was like, that's awesome.
Do you think that's
He's like,
interesting?
isn't that crazy?
I look at him and I believe it. I mean, he's wearing a woman's trench coat right now.
No. Don't
So
show
what,
me
you think
all
women
the
make
songs.
banana bread?
It's a
figure,
peacoat
right?
and it looks nice. Okay.
This board
My
member,
peacoat looks nice.
this respectable business, girl boss, can I call you that?
No, you can't. You can't. And it is an upgrade from last week when you called me pussy boy.
Dude.
But we're going to keep it professional, and I'm Ludwig to you.
I can't. To me?
Yeah.
You're gonna talk to me like that?
What do you mean, like,
It's Ludwig to you.
you just called me a girl boss and
He
pussy
called
boy.
he called you a woman wearing a trench coat. I called
I
you
didn't
girl
bait your
call
boss,
a
shit.
woman.
He
I
bait your
said he's
shit.
wearing a women's trench coat.
which is just true.
So owned. Debate one.
It's a peacoat.
I'm so glad we're calling these debates because
No, listen. We get your third string slop. We get you, this is
You're
the third.
starting with the sponsors?
This is the third podcast you've done today. The seventh one you've done in the past 48 hours. You're getting tricked out like you're working for a madam, perhaps, in a French house of love.
sounds fun.
And you come in here and you just get all the sponsors out right away. You don't even butter us up.
There's no way you drink it that fast, by the way. You're drinking it weird.
Huh?
You're drinking it weird.
What do you mean? I'm
You're drinking it like
He's
little
just
baby
drinking it.
sips.
I own the company.
He's a bigger
Whatever the fuck I
man
want.
than
Kinda do
you.
what he
He's a
wants.
bigger, stronger man
You
than
wanna
you.
bring
so
up
he
Give me the
your
drinks
crack
fast.
pipe.
You want to bring up your argument?
Let me show you something awesome.
You're going to do it out of the crack pipe?
Yeah, sure.
It's a visual show.
I do like the color.
I mean,
That's the color in my nose right now.
Wait, hey, you want me to lace the blunt, bro?
Yeah.
Get it over here.
No, no. I don't- That's like adding fentanyl.
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, there's still some shit left in there.
It took
man.
us so long to get Schlatt on this podcast. We officially got him from episode 100. Welcome back to the episode 100.
100.
This is 100?
That's
This is
right.
100.
Yeah, you're 100 episodes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we ruined it by instantly getting it demonetized and age restricted because we have a crack pipe for the first 8
No,
minutes.
the last one didn't.
We had a lot more crack pipe this time, to be fair.
We will just
We're testing the line.
Archie will censor it like it's Jerry Springer. It'll just be a big.
Censor it with like a Moby Huge.
What's that?
You just censor it with that. Thank you.
What do you know what that
That's
is?
a big dildo. That's the
Is
big
that a
one.
brand?
It is a brand of big dildo, yeah.
No one
Why
has
not
ever
just call it-
that thing.
Wait, was Mr. Hans the guy that got fucked to death by the horse?
Yes.
Okay, why doesn't his estate, his descendants perhaps,
Hands Incorporated.
those pilot kids of his, how about they start a brand based on horse dicks? Like I think that'd be a great gag gift.
Really?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
think the kids would?
You think the kids are the father.
So it's like you go to com or whatever. Shit.
That's like me having a
you
gag
guys
gift
like
of
you
alcohol.
just shout shit out.
Yeah, I know that
You
was
should be
bad.
charging
I'm
for all
gonna
of this.
bleep that. You go to a dildo store.
ClashofClans.com.
.org.ru.
ClashofClans.torrent.
You go to clashofclans.ru/the pirate bay and you say, hey, I want to do a joint venture this brand
I
activation.
can't believe you're continuing on this thought. It's a bad thought.
Why is it
The
bad?
Mr. Hands fleshlight.
This is like if I started a
horse
business
pussy.
of giving people alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, you could put the.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because that's just tragic. It's kind of funny to be killed by a horse having sex with you.
Tragedy is just the perspective. It's tragic
Whoa.
on the kid's behalf. No,
All right, write
Well,
that down.
look at our king right now. He can't contain himself. He's laughing so hard.
It's not funny.
It's not
Tragedy is just perspective.
Dude.
Do you think you could like get the horse to put its dick into like one of those wax molds,
Yeah, you can get a horse to do anything.
and you do?
You pay it enough.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by you can always do anything? What do you mean by
You
that?
pay a horse enough, it'll do whatever you
And
need.
what
it
do you
to
pay
do.
it?
How do you pay the horse one? And what have you made a horse
Carrots.
to?
You pay it in money.
You give a carrot.
You
buddy.
give them more
America.
Boeing engineers. You line them up.
I just think, what if you did a flavor of your drink, but it was Enumclaw based?
Schlatt, how's life, man? How's life?
What are you doing? Taste the
Well, no,
subject.
this is great because this
No.
makes me money. How about you do a flavor?
Oh
Give
shit!
you whatever fucking
Slime.
flavor you
You want
want.
to trick me?
Slime
out?
flavor.
What's your flavor? What's your flavor? If you get tricked out right now, what's your flavor?
I want it to be nasty. Actually, tastes like poop flavor. Like it
for you did
literally
this.
tastes
Nathan
like
for
poop.
you did this and it
it's
doesn't
bad.
work.
Nasty hot dump drink.
Big dot dump.
Big dot dump.
I mean, we
forward
could-
slash drink.
We could call it that, and we could make it brown.
He's never come to me with an opportunity.
Yeah,
like
but
this.
it has to taste like dumb.
No, it can't.
Well-
it can't. Well, no one would buy it.
That's the funny
That's
part.
the funny part.
No,
I
it'd
hate
be
your
like
company.
like the gross Harry Potter jelly beans. It's like, well, we gotta try it. Does it really taste bad?
This is just like throw
one
up.
in
Ew.
every 100 cans randomly is that flavor, but you don't know until you drink it.
1 in every 1,000 cans is actual poop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we had the idea together.
And like you, so I'm buying titty milk and
You
I
like
want my
that?
Schlatt drink,
Yeah.
and then like 1 in every 1,000, you drink it and you look at the bottom and it says you got slimed.
Yeah, and it's me. And I'm like,
And then you're just drinking and you have to finish the can.
It's
You
on,
have
it's
to,
on
yeah.
the underside of the cap. You
Yeah.
only know once you bust it open.
it's like getting ice, and you gotta fucking.
And there's no
you gotta
reward.
drink-
There's no reward at all. You just have to finish it. It has more caffeine, maybe.
Real quick, guys, these this episode's sponsored by Juvie.
No, it's not.
These are all topics that Juvie sent us.
That all their employees support.
Every single employee.
These are Nate Shots talking.
We're just
points.
getting the first 5 minutes of sponsor reads out of the way. So everything up to this point has been Juvie sponsored, and the rest of the podcast is us.
In your little tour, what's been your favorite one to go on?
I've been filming mostly episodes of Chuckle Sandwich. Yesterday I did Hassan's podcast, which is great if you like talking about shit you don't actually care about.
So, whoa, not great.
Would you
Yes.
say that
Damn.
ours is the opposite of that?
Yeah, well, I mean, you brought out the crack pipe like 30 seconds in. I'm
Well,
in
you're a
heaven.
special guest.
We know how to trade a
It
date.
took a son of those
Not all the
pussies 2
guests.
hours.
I don't even remember what we talked about yesterday.
Oh,
It was, I think it was about Haley Bieber and then something about women's basketball.
Oh, with
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't see me.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, we couldn't be further from talking about women's basketball in the yard because I don't know what that
I
is.
thought you were just going to say a misogynist. I thought you were going to say that outright.
Oh, that was a good.
I thought you were done being covert about it.
They're turning women into basketballs.
yeah, and they made me stay for the
premium.
paywall
Yeah.
part, which, yeah, not a fan.
What would it look like if you inflated George Clooney?
Inflation
Today
porn.
is sponsored by Native. We care about our bodies. That's why we
Are
tried
you talking
Native.
about like with like a bike pump?
Yeah, if you inflated George Clooney with a bike pump. Every Native product is thoughtfully formulated.
I think he would look attractive.
And it keeps you feeling smash.
You could buy-
smash and thrilling all
You can buy as many native deodorants as you'd like. You would buy 34 of them.
And they
I
also
want-
offer
hey, I
sunscreen.
want-
You know what I
No,
would do?
let me-
I would slather an inflated George Clooney all in native sunscreen.
and then I would throw them at the sun and see what wins.
you're
but I wouldn't
watching-
want him to burn.
Can you guys stop? If you're watching and you go to the weather app right now, you can look and it'll tell you the UV in your area. The UV index is what determines the amount of sun rays that will pierce through your skin.
And now that
Sorry.
now that
You should use sunscreen.
Sorry, I fell asleep because I was a
now that
fucking-
Native offers sunscreen, you can.
If you don't
Go
want to look like an
outside.
old slime, wrinkled up, bro's
I'm
got
not
crow's
wrinkled.
feet for his
You're-
crow's
I
feet.
want to I want to
Smile,
Here's the thing.
smile.
You're
Smile,
wrinkled-
smile right
wrinkled
now,
and
smile right
crusty.
now. Smile, yeah. You're not wrinkled? Come on, buddy. Anyway, sunscreen is like the number one thing you can use to stay youthful. I use it every day. And
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
No.
Test me.
What you want me to do? Smell your skin?
I wear sunscreen every day.
Which flavor of native sunscreen do you wear?
I use unscented because I don't believe in using scented things on my skin. Because
I do believe in it though. They have
sweet peach
rosé.
and nectar. Sweet peach and nectar.
If you have,
coconut
if you
and
have
pineapple?
stronger skin than me, you can use coconut and pineapple. But Native offers sunscreen, and you should use sunscreen every day.
Ludwig has weak skin. He's a weak man.
No,
Hey.
Osbala could fold him up like a paper airplane.
Smell and feel fresh all day long with Native. Get
Look up
20%
George
off your
Clooney
first order.
inflation.
Get 20% off your first order by going to nativedeo, that's DEO.com/theyard.
I would slather George Clooney. He's big for me,
Anyone
and
who
he's wet for
draws
me now.
in the
inflated
native
George,
sunscreen.
the best George Clooney inflated art on our Discord or Reddit will receive free Native sunscreen.
They will. Yes, we will send it to the one that
Or
Aiden
use
only likes the
promo
most.
code the yard at checkout. That's
I don't wanna-
nativedeo.com/the
see
yard
that.
or the yard
And
at checkout.
Aiden will filter through all of the submissions of George
That is-
Clooney inflation on the
Please don't.
subreddit.
That's 20% off your first order.
That is 20% off your
just
first
buy-
order.
and you get a free one. But Aiden has to like it, so you have to pander to him
I
and him
won't.
alone.
I won't
because we
like
won't
it.
be looking at it.
You just buy the native
What do
deodorant.
you think it is?
Back to
Aiden?
the episode
Just
now.
buy the native
It's back
deodorant.
to the episode time now. We're flying back. Woo, ah.
You look good.
Where'd you get your Sublime shirt? That's Sublime, right?
Yeah, it is Sublime. Probably Urban
I was
Outfitters.
gonna say, I seen
like
that at
3
Urban.
years ago.
That's cool.
I don't get new clothes. Ludwig was telling me last night that he has a little Italian guy that comes by.
That's
Oh.
Little?
That's
Outfits him.
Ezio.
He's
Is it-
smaller in stature, but I didn't describe him as little.
He said, I have this little
I
Italian.
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
It's
And he used the noun Italian.
Yeah, I was little Italian. And he kind
Like a
of
Pokeball, like I release him.
he kind of scuttles around every 6 months and outfits me in new robes. You know? Is that where you got that? Did he
So
got
you're
that
fucking
one?
Rosalato.
Like,
Because I'd fire him.
not, okay.
If he pulled that
Wait,
shit
this
out.
peacoat
Yeah,
looks nice.
peacoat.
This is a nice peacoat.
Did he make your peacoat?
Wait, what was
his
the
little
key-
Italian hands?
Can you do your Italian
All
again?
by
No,
himself.
you'll hear it again if you're lucky.
All right, sure. I look. I only get clothes two ways. It's given to me by a sponsor or cutie, or I buy it from my little Italian man who comes every 6 months.
He lives in a tree.
and he only says his own name over and over.
You look, back me up, Ezio.
Ezio's great.
Ezio,
I also have bought clothes from them.
the
They're
problem
great.
with Ezio is that he's too great. He's too good at his job because they come with like 4 suitcases that have Mary Poppins amounts of clothes inside of them. And
true.
they're a phenomenal salesmen because they walk around you and they're dressed really well too. And I'm like, hey, do you want a coffee? And they're like, un espresso. And then they put something on you, and then they just start looking. They walk around you like they start circling you like vultures, and they're like, buonamente, corte, it looks so good. And then they just do that over and over, and it makes you feel so
And
good
then
about
they tell
yourself.
you, they tell
Yeah.
you to feel it. It's like, isn't the material so soft? And
Yeah.
and then you're like, well, yeah.
And then they'll
it
name a
is.
region in Italy you got no fucking clue about. They'll be like, Anna molte cotton. 4 farmers pick it 7 days to string. And I'm like, fuck, that is swag. And so every time they come over, they screw me because I end up buying like the ugliest shit. I bought this bright orange polo. I wore it one time. It's hideous.
Why did you buy that one?
Because they told me I looked good. They said bright color, good for the face.
Yeah, they
I'm
hyped
losing the
you
accent
up.
fast,
Yeah,
but
that's-
I'm sure you would have looked good in Bon Fortuna.
that was
you
my
know.
that was my secret reason for not coming this time. This is the
They
first
came.
time I sent them to Ludwig alone, and I bailed because I knew they would convince me to buy
Is this
something.
a team?
It's
It's-
two
it's a
guys,
tag team. Yeah.
and they got and they play it so well.
it's a
Wow.
good cop, bad cop. But he's the bad cop. He goes, ugly.
What's his name?
Uh,
Luigi.
They're all Ezio.
yeah. It's like Pokemon. It's
They're
all
all
They're
Ezio.
great though.
They are great.
Ezio.
They're
Yeah,
fucking
great.
great.
But I did wear my Italian, one of my Italian shirts last night.
Why do you keep saying it? Why do
It
you
was
keep saying
Italian.
You
Italian.
say it's
You're
so
hitting
weird.
it. You're hitting the T so
I want people to know
hard.
I was
You got
Italian.
a gun and 1 bullet, and you got Sunla and Ezio in a room.
I think that's a no contest.
Who you taking out?
I mean, Ezio as a partner. Tsung Lao comes solo.
Who's Sung La?
It's a total
I don't want
language.
Schlatt to know
It's a
about
total
this.
language.
You don't want Schlatt to know all your bears?
I don't want Schlatt to know about this because you guys are gonna make jokes and then Schlatt's gonna
You
piggyback
know
off
what,
the jokes.
Lud? Like
Okay.
we won't make any. We'll just.
I won't
wouldn't
make
make
a
fun
Are you guys
single
gonna be
joke.
chill about it?
Yeah.
I will
Do
100%.
I'll
You
be
promise?
chill. I'll
You
be
gonna be
chill
chill?
about it.
Can we
I'll
get
be
some
chill
Boy
about
Scouts
it.
honors?
He
I'd
says he'll
appreciate
be
that.
chill.
Scouts
Two
on
fingers
our
up.
2 fingers.
Two
I
fingers
don't know
up.
if fucking
Do
Dane
it,
Cook
Nick.
has to
Do it or
with
not
this,
doing
but-
it. Do it or I'm not doing it. Two
is
fingers
this?
up. Just
Is this-
Boy Scouts honor.
This is
that I
crass,
won't-
by the
I
way.
feel like you're making me do something. I don't know what
Kiss
this
it
is.
now.
This is not.
Kiss
this
it.
is
Kiss it.
weird.
You have to
Hey,
kiss
two
it.
in the think.
I
'Cause
don't-
We're gonna give you all of our
Oh.
attention.
Come on.
Anyway, Enumclaw, otherwise known as Jackson, is a friend that I made. He's this like 50-ish year old Taiwanese man who I met when I go ride my Vespa to watch the sunset.
Okay.
Because I go watch the sunset a few times a week, and he also does walks around the sunset time. So we've hung out probably like 6 times at sunset, and we just talk about life and family. What?
Okay.
I've remembered
I was
all of
thinking-
Seinfeld
Okay.
I'm
Me
laughing.
and
That's-
Nick were thinking about Seinfeld.
at the same time. Yeah.
It
Remember
was
when,
really
Can I
Can I
funny.
finish?
Yeah,
So we
absolutely.
talk about
yes, by all
life and
means.
family. We actually have a picture I can show you of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd love to see him.
Yeah, he's super sweet.
And
So sweet.
You have his number.
Yeah. We've shared numbers. We've hung out a good amount.
would
Actually,
you
let me see if I
guys?
can
What
find
do
him.
you text?
There he is.
What do you?
Don't scroll too high there.
That's me, and that's
Wow.
a nice sunset.
Isn't
It was
he
It was
handsome?
a fiery sunset day.
Isn't he handsome?
He's good looking.
You know.
He's good looking.
Well, it's not
He's cool.
important to like. It's
Like you'd be proud to be seen with someone that good looking.
Yeah.
I feel
You
like
would not.
we're making insinuations here.
How did you find him?
I was. What?
Did you find it?
Well, I don't.
How'd you uncover
It's
him?
gonna sound
So-
corny, but it's like we found each other.
Yeah. And how long have you known him?
Well, about like 8 months now, I want to say,
Okay.
but maybe a little longer, 9 months.
But it feels like a lifetime.
Feels like a lifetime
I mean, it does feel like even though
But
we
it
don't-
also weirdly feels like the first time we've met every time.
every time.
no, it's like like you have a friend, like we have this sometimes where you don't hang out for a while, but then if you hang out, even if it's been like a month or 2 months, you
it's
click
like
instantly.
Yeah, it's like you never left their side.
Well,
I had a guy like that
who?
I, every time we met, it was just electric.
What do you mean? Whoa. What do you-
Older?
Who is this?
Yeah,
Older
very,
guy?
very much older. He was
Very much. Like a grandpa, like a.
I was commuting into New York City every day, and he lived on the sidewalk right outside the station. His name was Jack.
Okay.
He's an old homeless guy. And whenever I'd go down the steps, it was like, when you like hit a home run in baseball and then you're doing you're high fiving
yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
you go down the line. He would go, "Hey, my man," and I just go, "What's up, man?" I dap him up, and it was. I mean, I'm sure you know the feeling.
It was
It's
special.
Like a
it was
purely
special.
platonic
Right. Yeah,
relationship.
that guy, he was asking you for money. His
No.
hand, that's why his
Dude,
hand was
were
out.
you slapping a man's hand in a high five
dapping
motion?
up a guy who
and
was
he
asking you
and
for
he was
money,
at,
yeah.
his hand was out to receive money.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's
See,
what
see what
happened.
they do? See what they do to your special
This is fucked
relationship?
up.
And
I
then
see,
they-
I
they
see where
twist
this is
it. They
going. I
twist
see where
it.
this is going.
I don't think Ludwig's thing
I thought it was
is,
beautiful.
is funny, and we do make fun of it, but I genuinely think
It's funny,
you.
it's sensual.
It's sensual. It's beautiful.
See? They're doing
It's
it
high,
again.
passionate.
It's
not
passionate.
It's not
But
passionate.
with Jschlatt, I feel like he was legitimately that man was saying, "Hey, I'm homeless,"
He was saying, "Hey, you got 5?" And he's like,
And
"Yes,
he's-
sir, brother." And he's slapping his.
and I
I
feel
got
like
five right here.
right here.
I feel like that was a misunderstanding.
Well, I knew him for about 8 months, like your piece, and then
Whoa.
and then
I feel like you got the wrong idea.
it got really cold, and it became winter, and then I never saw him again.
What?
Yeah, one day he just wasn't there anymore. I don't know if he moved stations or.
He probably died.
Don't jump to
probably
that.
It's a
died.
terrible thing.
Why
to-
would you say that?
It's
Why would
cold
you
in
say
New York
that?
City.
Oh, and then you have a business idea for his family to use?
Are you crying?
Why
Are you crying?
say that about
Hey,
it?
I get it. I get it.
Wow, he's.
I think
You know what?
Ludwig does
You know
get
what
it.
What it could be is New York's one of the only cities in America that's legally obligated to provide shelter to all the homeless people in it. So maybe he just went to
I
shelter.
hope. Why are they mean like this?
I don't know what they mean, like, because they don't have
They don't have what we have.
We have what we have.
He's there's a tear.
How did you cry?
Why are you crying?
Because maybe you guys were hurtful, right? Like maybe you should look inwards.
All
while
right,
you
you know
cried.
what? Schlatt brought his A game. I cannot be upset that Schlatt is on his 7th podcast because he came onto our show and he fucking cried.
Don't like that. It's gonna.
I think that'll
How
make you
about
feel
you bring,
better.
how about you bring your A game and you apologize? A for apologies.
Me?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah, I think you know.
Need to apologize.
A for
the
apologizing.
death thing. Dude, he has more tears
Give
in
him an
his eyes.
apology so we
Look
can
at
move
him.
on.
Look at him.
Jason Schlatt,
Timothy Schlatt.
I am sorry for insinuating that your friend, that your beloved,
Say his name.
It was Samuel.
No one's gonna tell you. You have to remember, otherwise you weren't
Jack.
listening.
Jack.
Tommy?
I don't
Nick
remember.
literally said it. It's also the same as Tsunglaw's American name, Jackson.
It's
That's,
on a
I
tonal
thought it's like an
language,
easy
though.
way to remember.
It's not a
Jack?
tonal language.
Non-tonal language Jack
Oh my god.
is probably alive. How do you just cry on command?
That was awesome.
You're talented.
No, I'm just a sociopath.
Yeah.
When's the last time you cried FR? BFFR right now.
We want you to be FFR.
I get an email at midnight from a finance tracking app. And
Oh my god.
it's just simply a number as the subject line with either a plus or minus and then a number based on how much your net worth has changed. And one day there were 6 numbers and a big minus sign.
What
cried?
happened?
And you cried?
Yeah, I cried.
Schlatt is a man of habit.
Wow.
And we were at dinner and he tells me about this app. And he's like, yeah, it's like a wealth tracking app. You should get it. I check it every day. And I'm like, doesn't that, because you can't do anything about it. He's like,
No,
yeah,
you can.
it's just,
I try every day.
Wait, what wealth does it track? Just your funds? Like how much money you have?
liquid
presumably connect your bank
assets,
accounts.
equity. Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like YouTube stats, but for your bread.
Your net worth tracker.
Today is a 10 out of 10.
Maybe I'll stay in bed
Yeah.
because this hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the last time I
Do you
genuinely.
think that like you have like a brain worm? Like do you think there's a worm in your brain who's
No,
like
what do you
making
mean?
like your thoughts and controlling your
They have those in
feelings
Texas. You
with, like,
heard of them, right?
Little levers.
That's only when we lose power.
The brain worms?
The
Yeah,
worms
'cause we
have to
don't-
power the city
Well,
with
yeah,
no
well,
electricity.
we don't have. Like, our power can go out and we don't get help, right?
Yeah.
You all go to Terry
Because
Black's.
we're on.
Terry Black's waiting out.
We're on our own grid.
You're all privatized.
So when shit goes down, no one is. You can't call daddy.
The
You put
government
2
don't step
wires
in.
at a Terry Black's brisket. It's like an onion and power an iPod for like an hour.
So when the purification system goes down, that's when you get the brain-eating amoebas. And you can look that up. Texas brain-eating amoebas.
But it's okay if you
in
drink
water.
them. It's only if they go through the nose that they'll eat your brain.
That's not true.
It is true.
That's not true.
It is true.
It is true.
What if you?
I'm glad you
Smoke
backed me
them.
up even though you don't know.
I do know. Because your girlfriend
you remember
has,
this.
has the same fear of these amoebas as I did.
Oh, you had a fear of them.
Yep.
You were scared of the amoebas?
Yeah, there's like amoebas that can live in the water, and that's why you don't like go swimming in creeks and ponds and shit. Because if you eat them, they die in your mouth.
I just don't eat the water.
But if they
No,
go
it's
in your
fine to
if
eat
they
them.
go in your nose, there's like a small chance that they go into your brain and you're done. They literally eat your brain like it's soup.
Yeah, they have a 97% kill rate.
Wow.
That's pretty high.
And I knew about that before she did, or not before she did, independently of her. And when she started talking about the brainworms Cutie did, I was like, oh, those? And we bonded
I'll
over
take a
that.
little worm.
She thought she had it for a month.
That's
She
I never
she
thought I
had
had it.
brain-eating amoebas for
Yeah.
a month? What?
She had it for a
That's
month.
so long.
That is a long
Yeah.
time.
I feel
Bro,
like
you don't know how they eat? It's a small worm.
I feel
It's
like
a-
if
yeah,
they're
they-
getting to work, you don't know anything.
Yeah, you start forgetting what 3
Yeah.
is, and you're,
Yeah, I don't
and
think-
you're in a bad spot.
What is this? Numbers or Spanish?
Yeah.
They just take a little nibble every day. It's like a little slow
They get full
burn.
quick.
They can have a little bite.
Do they poop in your head too? I wonder.
I don't know. Get
That's
that
what
far
kills
into
you,
reading.
actually.
It's
Yeah.
the poop, not the eating.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what people don't
Common
say.
misconception.
Slime's poop brainworm food for your mouth. That's the flavor.
That's
Oh,
not a
excuse me.
good
I didn't mean to.
sentence.
I'm
that,
sorry.
thank you.
That was.
This drink has brainworms in it flavor.
What was your? Can I ask you a question? What was your first impression of Ludwig ever? Ever? Like the first time you ever saw or noticed him online, most likely.
He was streaming Minecraft to probably low hundreds
Low hundreds.
of people, and I saw his blonde hair, and I said, "Yep, this is a Twitch type. He was probably in LA."
Is this an earthquake, by the way?
If I give him, if I
No,
give
it's
him
wind. It's wind, pussy boy.
if I give him a
pussy
moon
boy.
rock, he'll become a YouTuber.
Yeah. Touch him with the YouTube stone, and he turns into what? Fucking Amrak. What's wrong, guys?
I thought that was an
If the
earthquake.
world ends right now, I'm sorry, I kicked you again.
I'm not
Yeah,
worried
stop.
about the world ending.
kicking the
Earthquakes are a
guest.
fun event.
They are fun.
Anyway,
so-
you
But yeah,
saw
I
me playing
you
Minecraft.
playing Minecraft, and then I was also streaming Minecraft at the time, and I compared how good you were to how good I was, and I wasn't satisfied. But then, we did the Twitch Jeopardy thing, and you had some charisma there, and so I kind of took you under my wing.
A Riz
Is
pickup.
that how you viewed it?
A
Tim?
Riz pickup.
You took him under your wing like a baby bird.
Listen,
Like an eagle.
it would be dishonest to say that I didn't have some kind of effect in jumpstarting your career.
Give me a few bookmarks if you think that's the case.
I always thought of him as kind of like your mentor.
Kind of like a Ludwig before Ludwig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Protege mentor relationship.
Yeah.
Like you would have had probably nothing without him.
That seems bold.
I remember when I messaged you, Lud, you seen this new game, Jump King?
No way.
No
Yes.
way.
Really?
Forgot about-
You put him on?
I said, you should play this.
Yo, Lud, I saw this free Asian Valorant team. You should pick it up.
Wait, did he put you on a Jump King?
No.
Well, hold on.
Well, that would mean our guest is a liar. Who
fucked
just
up.
cried in front
Did
of
you?
us.
Yes, I did.
I don't know if I'm getting gaslit. It's really hard to tell with him.
You're the only person that knows.
Look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. You put me on Jump King?
I did. I messaged you saying, Lud, this would be perfect. Right up your alley.
No. You wouldn't say a message
Why don't
like
you
that.
remember?
I wouldn't say a message like
Yeah,
that.
you wouldn't-
Well,
you
he's
wouldn't-
certain and you
wouldn't
are
be-
uncertain.
You would be like, this is right up your alley, Chief. You're going to crush this one.
I don't say chief. I hate when people say chief.
You wouldn't say
You're
right up
more
your
of the
alley.
chief type.
No, I'm a buddy guy.
Yeah,
I
He's
hate
a bit
that
of-
just as much.
I know.
Buddy is the chief of the
White.
of the East.
people.
The white.
Of the white.
I feel
I-
myself
White.
shrinking every time someone calls me buddy.
As
As if they, do you have a fucking
Buddy, I'm
net worth
talking.
tracker and get an email at midnight every night? No.
You should just turn those emails off.
do you forward it to
No, I
viewers
love
that
the
talk shit
emails.
to you or
I
something?
love the emails. No, I don't. They're my own little treat.
They're like, can I see yesterday's report?
Yeah. Okay.
And while you do this, I'll bring up a few things on the Schlatt resume to back up his argument. I don't think he did Jump King. I think it's a lie.
Okay.
But he does have the most viewed YouTube video I've ever uploaded, which
Yes.
is a short on my clip channel. It has 45 mil or something,
What?
which is just me reacting to him.
It's kind of like when
Oh my
Dream.
God. Congratulations on March 29th, big guy.
What is this? What is accruing
Wow.
here? Are
Oh
these
my
like
God. Yesterday.
dividends or
Yesterday-
something?
That
Was
is
yesterday
not
good?
April Fool's.
Was yesterday good?
That's a great day
I must have
yesterday.
missed that one.
Oh my God.
What are
Wow.
what are you looking at?
Holy.
Can you share with the class, please?
I'm looking at his entire net worth in a final number, which is just a crazy thing to see because I don't know that about myself.
I want to see.
I don't have
You're
that
not-
info.
You guys don't click in. Only Lud should be clicking into.
So
those.
what is it? How are you earning
That's just
this?
his daily changes.
Dude, what the fuck?
That's a big plus. Oh, it's the beginning of the month.
That's crazy.
Definitely some shit
That
rolls
was a good
in.
day. Some wires came in. That day.
Anyway, he has the
wired.
most viewed short. He also had the most viewed video on my channel and still does if you exclude the Mr. Beast one.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's
Let me
he,
ask
he
you
also
this-
was part of the original Twitch Jeopardy.
Hypothetically, I'm gonna ask both of you this question: if neither of you existed, where would you be today? Ludwig, you go first. If Jschlatt
wait,
never
wait.
existed, I'm
Oh,
talking.
This
to
is a
you.
stupid question.
Why?
If neither of you existed,
No,
where
no,
would you be?
sorry.
If neither of you were real, how real would you be together?
In my world where Ludwig doesn't exist, and in
Yes.
Ludwig's world, where
Precisely.
yes.
See how difficult he can be.
If I didn't know Schlatt,
Yeah.
If Schlatt wasn't even around,
No, if he never was real ever.
he was never real.
Yeah.
I'd be in this chair
I
talking to you
you'd be in
guys.
this
Yeah.
chair.
To be honest, I think we would both have found success on our own because
Yeah.
I think you are a very talented individual. and,
Thanks.
Me as well.
No, you'd be coding for sure.
Yeah, I would be. I would be.
You'd be
still
halfway through
working in
boot
New York
camp.
City.
Coding.
I did tell him to
Schlatt
quit.
could not
I
code, his
told- I'm
hands
the-
are too
Hey,
big.
I've got to be one of the first people to have told you to quit college.
Wait, you told
See,
him
I
to quit
think
college?
I was just getting the emails and the numbers were going up at that point.
Yeah.
Dude, you got
And
it.
I was
This
like-
guy's addicted to this fucking.
Yeah,
thing.
I
He's
think you have an
addicted. He's
actual
addicted.
brainworm.
You swim in a
He's just
pond,
content brained.
and now you get an email every day that tells you how worthful or worthless you are. And you shouldn't have
my
swam in that.
mood and whether or not I consider that day a good one solely depends on whether or not that email has a plus or minus.
That's crazy. That's no way to live, Schlatt.
Well, no, because
That's no way to-
he's got to have some good days.
Are you plus EV?
Do you want to have a child, Schlatt?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna train him to like
Yeah.
have like a brainworm?
He comes home and he gives a report on if he is plus or minus that day, and then Schlatt.
Kiddo, stand on the scale. Look at your
Oh,
numbers.
What did you earn today?
Kiddo, you
kid?
haven't gotten taller today. Bad day.
For Christmas, during the month of December, my parents would rank my behavior on a calendar. We called it a star
Do you
chart.
get a little gold star thing? Yeah.
Yeah, we do this-
Yeah,
we
my
do
mom
that.
did this
But
too.
only for December?
Yeah, because that's when Santa
Present
comes.
month.
Damn, it's annual? Was it like it was an annual thing?
Yeah, it was an annual thing.
That's crazy.
But like,
Every
did they go
December.
back to January?
Yeah,
where they're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
how is he in January? Or was
No,
it just
no,
December?
no, just December.
Just December.
So you could have
Wow.
done some crazy bad shit in November.
Right.
Slate's clean come December 1st.
Pretty much.
That's good.
Pretty much.
That's fair.
Okay, that is fair. A
Did you
system is only a system if it has rules.
Did this translate into consequences? Did you have a bad year one year?
Yeah. I don't think I ever didn't get presents, but I'm sure, like in 2008,
Yeah,
they probably said, hey, not as many this year because of your behavior.
because of your behavior, but it was actually
He was
because
getting
people
really
were
mad
making
about Obama.
synthetic CDOs.
Yeah,
What?
that it wasn't your fault
It's
actually.
like the Big Short.
in
The Big
2008.
Short.
True.
Yeah.
It was the economy was in a weird place.
He just watched The
Yeah.
Big Short.
He just
last
watched The
month.
Big Short,
He's
His
so-
behavior
really-
was really bad from 2008 to 2009.
I've got the whole archive somewhere. I could find them.
Were you born
Oh.
in 2000?
No,
Do you remember 9/11?
I was there.
Oh
was in New York.
yeah,
Where were you?
Dude, how was it?
New York.
In New
I
York
was,
City.
I was in a doctor's office in New York City.
Were you in
Both
Manhattan?
of my parents were in Manhattan, and my
Whoa.
uncle was a first responder.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Number
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, my
Semper
my
Fi.
uncle my
Wow.
uncle worked on the pile for about a month after.
Just pulling out rubble and steel
Yeah.
beams and
Finding
Humans.
little items.
well, no humans.
Well, definitely.
No humans died in that accident.
That's 2,996, I want to say.
It was an accident, too. stars really aligned that day.
I'll be the first to say that.
Whole thing started from a Biscoff cookie argument.
Believe it or not, 5 consecutive Biscoff cookie arguments on 5 planes.
It was a rough day for a lot of people. Got a bad email
Hey,
that
fuck
morning.
Delta, am I right? You know what I mean?
Were they? No, they were American Airlines, right? We're at different
They
airlines.
were all different. They were different airlines.
That's so smart. Of them.
Kudos to the team behind that masterpiece.
Dude, Osama bin Laden do the yearly review in the cave.
the one guy in the room like 5 years before who was like, it should probably be different airlines.
So I was like, yeah,
This is my jump
okay,
king.
sure.
This is my jump king. That's Osama.
This is terrible. This is awful.
I stay silent during these portions, and I just hope that our editor makes sure to
What
spice
would
it
it
up.
endorse
Ludwig's
it?
podcast.
Actually, okay, Archie, can I get a picture-in-picture of Ludwig's expression during that whole past
Archie, you
bit?
put me in, and it's over. Podcast is over.
I'll
tomorrow.
protect you, Archie. He doesn't
We'll
know.
protect you.
He doesn't know what you look like.
That's not true.
He said it with a confused face. He's met Archie.
I just don't think I could tell British people apart in a lineup.
So you're fine with you're fine with horse pedophiles, but not 9/11 was an
Whoa,
accident.
whoa, whoa, why are you throwing horse pedophile? No, I didn't say I was fine with
Because those
that.
are
were
the
fine with that.
9/11s
You said
of
that
No,
earlier
I
in
did.
this
I never
episode.
said I'm fine. Pull up the clip where I said, yeah, I'm fine with
Clip
horse
that, ship
pedophiles.
that. He's fine with that. Horse pedophiles.
Flip it, ship it.
Don't clip it or ship it. Crab King, you snort too much today.
What would you want this podcast to be if not for these topics? What would you want it to be? Lord Ludwig with your beautiful woman-like clothing?
Don't laugh at that.
Well, Ludwig, if you want to come back on one of my shows, I'd be happy to have you.
Is this a segue?
Would show.
There's there a punchline?
Yeah, so recently I started a podcast.
Here we fucking
It's
go.
called Jschlatt Win. It's my third podcast,
There's no free lunches here.
and it's basically a debate show, a humorous debate show in which I engage with a guest on some silly little topics, and we just argue about them for a bit, And then at the end, the audience can vote. And we have a Twitter account called Did Jschlatt Win?
So did you know you lifted this idea from that beautiful person right
See,
there?
I told him this.
I only discovered that when we were done recording.
I'm telling you, in a world where I don't exist, you're not doing content.
Well, no, that's
Yes,
not
sir.
true. I would, if you didn't exist, there's probably a higher likelihood I'd still be a computer scientist. But
Mark my words, we were
Just
at TwitchCon 2019.
minuscule.
I am at
minuscule
a
percentage
lunch
point.
with Schlatt, and at the lunch, he's talking about
101?
no, it's me,
Connor
him,
and FitMC.
Connor, FitMC, and myself, and then he's telling me how he wants to finish his comp sci degree, and I'm looking at him. He's getting more traction than I am. I'm full time at this point. I'm like, that's dumb. You should quit. And he's like,
so tight.
No, I kind of want to finish out my degree just as like a backup.
No,
You sound like a
No.
pussy
And I said,
boy.
you should quit.
no. TwitchCon was late September of 2019. I
Yeah.
had dropped out 5 days before.
Keepo.
Keepo.
Keepo?
He calls Keepo on that. Your response?
you
What's
said
Keepo?
Keep it twitchy.
He's
Mo.
saying it's
Keep
cap.
Twitch emote.
you said you wanted to finish still. You said you had paused. At that point, you had paused.
Yes, I was
and you
on
were
leave
gonna
of
finish.
absence.
Yes.
I was on leave of absence.
But you had planned to finish, and I said, don't finish. Never go back.
Okay. But I had already made the biggest decision, which was putting a pause on it. So, I mean, I would have figured out
He made you. So
What's the percentage point? You said it was a minuscule point.
probably
how many
less than 1%.
I'll take that.
I'd still be making money doing this.
Less than 1% of that number I saw is a good number.
I think
of
also
value.
you're
That's
addicted to making money, so you always would have made it. You would have became a coder and then, made it
Job
some
hopped
sort of
every 2 years.
computer horse or something. Ryan Reynolds has harmed all of us. This is not a snoring matter. This is not a snoring matter. Do not honk shoe. Ryan Reynolds.
I'm up. What were you talking
What are
about?
you talking about? If it's not a good deal, then fucking get me back
Hey,
to
do you know
bed,
Mint Mobile
bitch.
offers premium wireless for just $15 a month? You guys know that?
Oh my
You were
god.
fully cross-eyed.
Making sounds for like you're a steamboat cartoon.
Mint Mobile? Oh,
Dude, they sell it online only. Isn't that crazy?
Mint Mobile gives you the best rate whether you're buying for one or a family of two. Ryan Reynolds, a communist. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile
Hey,
plan.
Zipper uses Mint Mobile. You know what he does?
Calls people.
Calls other
I don't think
zippers.
he's ever
Smokes
tweeted a
weed.
phone.
All plans come with unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network.
Are you gonna throw up?
5G network.
I'm really
5G
nauseous.
network.
I'm really nauseous if we can get through this. To get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month, get the plan shipped to your door for free. It gets shipped.
They got.
Why
They,
does
they
it
may
need
have
to
5G
ship?
network.
They ship the
They
plan,
ship-
and when you get
they
the
ship
plan,
the
it
plan
tells
to
you
you.
what to do.
It's
Is it
got
like
no
it's
phone.
like an IKEA step-by-step.
Guys, they may have a 5G network. I got 5G's net
In my
worth.
net worth,
Mintmobile.com/the yard. That's
I have
mintmobile.com/the yard.
$5,000.
Yeah, your new wireless rate is just $15 a month because I need that.
Mint
Because
Mobile
not a lot of money at
.com
32 years old.
Slash the yard.
Slash the yard. And how about this Brian Reynolds?
If you're hearing
So,
any of this, it's
if you
because
were-
we did a bad job.
if
This
you
is
wanna
the,
talk
this is
to-
the, this is the filler. This is Ludwig from the future. Mint Mobile is $15 a month. It's on the largest 5G network. You go to mintmobile.com/the yard and they'll ship you your SIM card to your
Brian
door
from
for free.
Family Guy, but he's
Brian
Ryan
Reynolds
Reynolds.
will come to your home.
If you're hearing
with
this,
the
we
plan.
fucked up the ad read.
Brian
I'm from the
Reynolds, but he's
future.
the dog from Family Guy, and he's also the Green Lantern. And Ludwig jerked off to Van Wilder when he was
And,
younger.
and it's on the fastest 5Ds network.
Ryan Reynolds, but he's the dog from Family Guy and I'm still jerking off.
Because that's my goat.
Subscribe to Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, speaking of putting people on, I put you on to the monkey with the ball statue. Did I not?
No, that was another friend of mine named Nopify.
Really?
Also sent that to me like that same week. I remember
Really?
you sent it to me and I was like, I saw this like a day ago.
Damn, I thought
Yeah.
I thought I got the jump. But I sent Schlatt because he loves that picture of the ape with the huge ball.
You owe me a big, huge ball statue.
That true?
Why?
We did a little bro versus bro, and I put up Jackie Chan, and you put up a ball statue.
Oh, that's right.
What was the game? What was the stake?
It's bro versus bro.
It was brothers.
It was
Yeah,
the whole
he bet Jackie Chan.
9
I-
games.
Oh yeah.
We went to game 9, played rock, paper, scissors. It was tense.
It was tense at the end.
I was stressed out.
Were you thinking, man, I want to say goodbye to Jackie?
I was actually really stressed out about losing Jackie.
Yeah. It was hard enough to get him to the
Jackie-
fucking States.
Jackie needs to go.
Yeah.
What the
I don't even live there
fuck?
anymore.
There's nothing that gives me greater joy than someone coming to my house saying, "Hey, can I get a house tour?" And then I bring them to downstairs and I walk in and I'd be like, "Yep, this is where I stream." And then they walk in and they go,
Just a little one.
"Yeah."
Oh.
It's
And
like
they're
Obama
they're
in our
they're
garage.
every time they're like, well, that scared me. And I'm like, yeah, that's Jackie. And they're like, wow, it looks so real.
It
scared
is
me every
always
time.
that. It's always the same.
I've had that 30 times. I love it every
I
time.
did that too.
Yeah.
I didn't know Jackie was there.
He terrifies the soul.
The monkey statue I owe you is sitting comfortably on my coffee table.
Do you like it?
Wait,
I
the
do like
statue
it.
is on your table?
Yeah, so that whole saga happened. I bought like 4 of them.
Dude.
It was a mistake. Can you say that
They were
now?
a lot of money, right?
What do you mean it was a mistake?
Why would it be a mistake to
Because
own
every
4 monkey
video
ball
he
statues?
made got
Oh.
insta demonetized. They did
Yeah.
very poorly because of that.
They
And
did.
then it lost a lot of money because of the cost of the statues.
Put it on male living spaces.
No, well,
It's
I had,
ungrailed.
we released merch for the statue, and the merch paid for it.
Did it
and
do
more.
well?
Yeah, and more. And more. There was a big plus that day.
Jesus
What was all the
Christ.
pluses and the minuses?
I didn't know you were so diseased.
Your brain
in
is
mind.
shaped
There's
like a
nothing wrong
piggy
with
bank.
this. There's nothing wrong with this.
I think every person in default capitalist society thinks this way, but you have like notifications for it,
Yeah.
and that's the poison.
So
You're drinking
here-
the poison.
Here's my
Poison
thing.
man.
I am perfectly happy with being miserable for about 2 more years.
Mhm.
And then I
How
will
old are you?
take that big number and I will disappear.
He's 23.
Are you miserable right now?
Very.
Why?
Because this is the 6th podcast I've done.
No one's
48
forcing
hours,
you.
and I can.
You're acting like we fucking pulled you in on like a chain, like a
but
lion.
he's working the circuit
I'm
to
working
move
the circuit.
the number up.
I'm
Do you
happy
really-
to be here because this gets number up.
Do you really think that this is going to shift the numbers for you? You think doing
Yes.
the yard podcast and
Yes,
shifting
because
numbers?
well, if you'd let me complete my pitch, because I keep getting derailed.
Well, you stole an idea from that
No,
beautiful man over there.
All right, let's
and then,
hot
and then
topics,
you
hotter
brought up the
bods.
fucking monkey balls. I can't monetize that anymore. The monkey statue, the big monkey statue, has been in a storage unit for a year and a half. I need to get him in my house.
Last to leave the monkey balls wins it.
Ooh, like Mr.
Has to deal
Brains.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not like Mr. Beast where it's like, hey, we'll buy this back from you. It's like, nope, you have to get it and
is
pay the
yours.
taxes on it
Yep.
and deal with the
And
shipping
you
of
pass
it.
it to your children.
But it's art, so you can devalue it arbitrarily. This is only worth $1 because I'm the monkey statue man.
And then, well, really? I feel like that would be illegal.
Yeah.
No.
Most things are.
Mm.
Wait, it's
most things are illegal.
That doesn't
Think
feel
about
like
that.
Have you thought about that,
I guess
Jschlatt?
that's
Pussy
true.
boy.
There's an
way.
infinite amount of things that are illegal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo.
I was upset because my podcast, and just to, get back on to my talking points. I had won every
watch the yard podcast.
I had won every single episode of my pod before Ludwig came on. I had debated with Jack Manifold about dogs versus cats.
Young
Blew him
British
out
kid.
of the water.
Okay.
So-
Swagger
brain.
Souls about being short versus being tall. Tall is
Short kid.
clearly better.
Wait, you took tall?
I took tall.
And
Oh, so
and
you
I
took
was.
the
And Swagger
So you
Souls,
beat a
95
British person and a 100-0 matchup.
Yeah, like what
Okay.
the fuck is
Swagger
going
Souls,
on?
by the way, is short.
Yeah, but I think it's more interesting. Sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
that's what I'm saying. It's like so free.
It's
It-
free.
it's
If,
insane.
if it's like someone 6'6" being like short's better,
That's
I
free
think
low.
they have like better arguments.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I took
You just bullied somebody.
on, well, that's the fun of it. I took on Tommy Innit afterwards, butchered him
British kid
in
again.
3
You can't
different
just-
arguments. Butchered.
What was the
British
topic?
people, man.
How many holes does a straw have?
Okay.
You
classic.
wow, you really did bite the show.
Yeah. Did you do his cereal
That's crazy.
soup?
We'll talk about that. With Tommy, it was how many holes in a straw? I won with 2. We did hot versus cold. I won with cold, and then strongest animal, and I won with the pistol shrimp.
Ugh.
I want you to know, by the way, this is a fucking farce and a scam. And what he did to Tommy is disrespectful because
No.
we had recorded before his recording with Tommy 2 of those same debates, the strongest animal and the straw holes.
Yeah. And then we
And-
did
and-
cereal soup.
And
as
when
well.
I tell you,
No.
this never saw the light of day because his recording broke, but he lost those arguments so soundly.
Not
To
true.
the point where during the straw argument, he changed his stance from, and this is a real argument, he had infinite holes to, I don't know, maybe 2. Definitely not 1 though.
it was just a practice run.
He
wow.
got torched.
You were the
Wow.
practice girl for him?
Yeah, and then he saw all of his
well,
holes in his
hold on.
argument.
After
You're like the
I
destiny of his show.
After I patched the holes in the straw debate, you said,
How do you patch infinite
you said,
holes?
You said after we were done recording, you said, you're really lucky you switched arguments there. I didn't really like that towards the end.
What does
You're
that
so
mean?
shit. I was being nice.
Meaning I won the argument.
No, you did not win.
And it's it's unfortunate that we lost all the audio and we'll never.
I do
we'll
think
never
it's
know.
funny if you had a debate show, one-on-one, and it runs for like 100 episodes, like our show, the 100th episode right now.
Yeah.
And every single one is you just taking like this fucking absolute insane favorite position that you could never lose. And 100 episodes is like Schlatt wins again. What can I say?
All right, World
Debate
War
Lord.
II's. I'm going to be arguing for the Allies. My guess
Well, this is why I was kind of pleased to see that Ludwig had won on all accounts.
Yeah, the reveal here is I swept him.
The reveal is that we argued about 3 things. He is currently winning all 3 of them.
What do you mean current? It's not going to change.
Currently
Winning all 3.
Like this is ongoing.
Does the
I'm-
only thing
no,
that
it's
decides this
over.
the vote on,
Yeah, on Twitter.
on your Twitter?
Oh, that sucks. You can run an insane campaign if you're ever in a bad
can.
spot.
Exactly. And
To be
it
clear,
it all
I
helps
swept
me.
him.
On Twitter too?
I swept him on Twitter. Yeah, it's the only thing that you can sweep on.
I see.
He swept me on Twitter. And I'm kind of happy because at the end of the day, I mean, I was blowing out everybody. And
You needed this?
and the-
you
and
needed to
the-
be humbled?
And the Twitter,
Mhm.
everybody on Twitter was like, "Oh, this is Schlatt's show. All the Schlatt people are just coming out in droves, and they're gonna. I mean,
You're saying it like they have a dumb opinion. I think it sounds pretty true.
yeah, but I mean, this
But now this legitimizes
proved
it.
Right,
This,
yeah.
Now it is a
Legitimizes it.
legitimate show in which I am 5-3.
Yeah, you
in terms of
failed,
arguments.
and that demonstrated that, hey, there are stakes here. It's not
Exactly.
going to be 100th
You have
Schlatt
kryptonite. It's the
winner.
French.
Yeah, it's the French.
Maybe.
It's dudes that look like Guile. Look at you.
Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. I realized that my debating is mostly using logical fallacies, and I use them pretty well.
You do. You do. And I actually would like to get lessons because you pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah.
That whole recording, I
Yeah.
was pissed off, and you stayed cool, calm, and
I
collected.
can tell you're mad.
And that's why you won.
Yeah.
That's why you won.
I like
Showing
how you're
emotion is an insta-loss.
proudly
Yeah.
using logical fallacies. Like, yeah, I'm a straw man main. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm an ad hominem man.
For sure.
For sure.
So he jumped straight to that. He, like, at one point, he got really mad. You went on a rant. You're like, you fucking stupid ass pinhead, tiny little minuscule.
Pipsqueak. Yeah.
Dude, he's like me.
was
We're the
losing.
They
same.
argued very dishonestly, and I made sure he knew that.
He
won the
does that.
argument.
But he won.
I won
He
the argument, so
Oh,
it wasn't
God, that
He
dishonest.
won,
fucking
and
sucks.
honestly, I'm glad he did.
Nothing dishonest about a dub.
you
It
can
was a fun
fight your
time.
way out any way you can, as long as the audience votes for you.
Exactly.
That's
And
right.
that's why this show is more fun than like actual debates, like a Hassan stream.
You know
Yeah.
who told me about this show?
Yeah.
Who loves it?
Who?
Out of the blue, I was having a call with COO of Mogul Moves, Nick Allen. He was like, by the way, I love that Schlatt show.
Trick Allen himself.
Don't call him Trick
with
Allen.
This big old
You
huge
work with him.
dumper.
What? That is so sexually inappropriate.
Why is it sexually inappropriate?
Do you really
Tell
want
me
to
why?
Because you just
We
said
call him Thick Allen.
Stop continuing in whispers. You have to treat everybody at the company with a little dignity and respect. No Trick Allens or Thick Allens. Don't laugh at that.
Do you need a PR firm?
Let's see.
Do I?
Yeah.
It's not a
No.
PR. We need an HR firm.
I'm HR.
No, you're not.
I sign people up for
you
health
are
insurance.
HR?
Yeah.
No, he's not HR. He is not HR.
Wow.
I sign people. Hey,
He's
you want health
HR.
insurance?
Oh,
You want a
no,
job?
I'm good.
HR, does this
Stop offering
Does
people
this
health
check out?
insurance.
No, we got it.
If I got a job working for you, what would I do?
What would you do for me?
Yeah.
Are
By
you-
the way, before we end this, you guys can check out my podcast at Did Schlatt Win on YouTube and Spotify.
Yeah, I mean, you're not even promoting chocolate sandwich.
It's crazy to have a child that you hate. What? How dare you?
Well, I didn't promote my other
Well,
podcast, Sleep
doesn't-
Deprived,
Why?
because this.
Because you
No
have
one-
favorites.
No,
and
you
some
gotta
are
pick what
winners.
you promote. You got to pick what you promote. You can't promote
Yeah,
so
I
many.
can't-
Bro,
I
he's
promote
promoted like
content.
4 things
I
Yeah,
already.
they're
came with
different
two,
categories, different
two
verticals.
talking points, two
Right, okay.
separate verticals. Exactly, you get it.
It's about
You get it.
verticals.
And that's why you're the guy in charge.
This
Do you think
whole-
that you can jump higher than Ludwig? Think about
No,
No,
I don't think
shot.
I've jumped in 5 years.
You are the epitome of twink death.
What is twink
He
death?
is not
Thank you.
close to it. I'm
Thank you.
sorry. Can you speak
Whoa,
on
whoa,
this?
whoa. To be clear, he was.
What is this? I don't know what this
Twink death is someone who looks like a twink and then no longer looks like
I
a
was
twink.
very fuckable back in the
And
day.
he used to look.
is. Not
They're
So
different points,
fuckable.
but
okay.
I mean,
Supple. You.
Austin-
Careful
Austin-
now. He's
Austin
not
would
that
conflate the
old,
two.
so be careful.
Are you saying you're not fuckable now?
no, I made myself unfuckable.
Why? Why
Because
did
I
you
was tired. I was
become
tired.
hideous?
I was tired.
Can you look up Schlatt
Tired
twink
of
death? I'm sure it
having
comes up.
raw
There's
sex.
two. Well, there's two reasons. The first is that I was tired of people having me as their profile picture and acting like I was cute. I absolutely fucking hated that.
Oh my god!
Oh
what
my
And
is
the
God.
that?
second was that I turned 21 and I had my first sip of alcohol because I was very straight edge, and then I realized, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And so I gained, I gained probably 80 pounds
80
because
pounds?
of alcohol. Yeah,
That's a lot
yeah.
of calories for sure.
None of it was gym. It was all just beer.
It was hard liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I think we said this a long time ago. The first time me and Aiden met you, you had just done some sort of drinking thing. What was he doing?
That doesn't surprise me.
You did some stream where he was just drinking the whole time.
We came in and you immediately
show? Was it a
offered
game
us
show?
a whiskey.
You were doing some sort of show or stream where you get drunk.
It was good.
And you came to the door 45 minutes after we got there, knocking,
Really?
and you were wasted.
Really?
And you were like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
I was
And then
here.
we sat on the couch and we watched. Was it Drake and
We
Josh?
watched
iCarly.
iCarly.
No, we watched iCarly for about 2 hours
Cinema.
with you wasted.
That was a great weekend.
You don't remember this.
That was a good time.
It sounds like you don't remember this because you're
Yeah.
searching with your eyes.
It was a whole. I mean, that whole period of weight gain was nothing short of a blur.
Zipper, can you look up 2019 Jschlatt?
Yeah,
Maybe 2018, 2019,
2019.
So you keep the stan culture at bay.
Yeah, and also I love liquor, but it's probably the liquor more so than anything else
Mhm.
that really got me to where I am now.
Checking
Zipper.
your phone.
There it is. Wow.
Oh my
the left
god, you look
photo.
like a different human being.
Wait, is that you in the top right? That's not you.
That's not me
Yeah.
in the top left.
Okay,
That's
okay,
not
okay.
me.
This is all him.
That's crazy. Do you have
That
siblings?
is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Twink death.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
I think it's fair to say.
I started face apping myself once I started gaining weight. Yeah.
Aiden, can you confirm?
Twink death?
Yeah, is
Did
that
he-
twink
was,
death?
was he a twink there?
Resident
Is twink death?
bisexual.
Yeah.
the, king,
Autopsy's in.
the king decrees that this twink has
Autopsy's
died.
in.
He was a twink.
I do declare.
Remember when we were on Love of a Host?
Yeah, I
That was-
do.
I made it to
that
top
was fun.
3.
That was a
Based
fun
on
one.
pure gladiatorial riz. And then you know who it went down to head to head at the end of it?
Who?
You and Fedmeister.
Oh yeah, I remember
Remember
that.
that
Oh
shit?
my god.
Two greats.
Jschlatt and Fedmeister.
The best to ever do it.
Hand in hand. Dual jousting in the
To
Coliseum.
this day, it's 1A, 1B.
That's what I'm saying. We can't think about one without thinking
How
about
do
the
you
other.
pick? How do you pick?
That dude had a TV in his background that said Fedmeister on it.
I want to make sure I never forget.
You think Fed's numbers going up? You think he's checking the app?
You don't know about
I
that
don't
app.
know.
The thing is, you gotta have bread coming and going to know about the app itself.
Yeah,
You
do.
know what I mean?
Teacher said, "Keep my eyes on my own paper."
The
That's
app
right.
itself is expensive.
You know what we should do for
Yeah.
a video idea? Tell me this is good because he always shits all over my ideas with his
He does shut down ideas.
like insanely a lot,
Okay.
and he doesn't value me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
As
that's
a
why I'm
friend
offering
or
you a job with health
anything.
insurance.
Give him the damn idea.
You get forklift certified for a video, legitimately.
Wait, no. We get forklift
No,
certified
and then
for
you-
video, and then we lift pallets of your drink, and then we crash it,
And then we
Oh.
and then we die.
and then
He's
the-
trying to make
and
fun
then-
of me
and then we
with this-
and then we make snow angels in the powder.
He's trying to make fun of me, but that's a good idea.
That's fine. If you want any amount of the powder, I could send you the powder.
Send us 40 gallons.
Don't do it. Don't.
Where do they
You are the
make
king of getting stuff.
Send us all the powder, but I want it in one big drum.
Okay.
Where do you,
I don't want it
where do you-
individual.
where do you make the powder?
Colombia.
Yeah, where does the powder come
Where's
from?
the powder
Are you,
factory?
Where's
using,
in
are you
Peru?
using child labor?
Come on, Schlatt.
Are you Mr.
Where's the
Beast in
powder
it?
factory?
Listen, let me reach across the aisle.
Yeah, that's a good phrase.
I have no idea where we make that shit. No idea.
You have no idea where you make the powder?
No, I have no idea.
Are you crushing up kid bones in Peru?
Oh wow.
Sorry, that's
the
our
bug zapper got
Bug
one.
zapper,
Bug
put it on the
zapper.
board.
Where's the powder? Did I give it to
You
you?
gave it to Slime. He said, "Here, you can
Where
have
is
this."
it?
I don't
Let's
know
see
where
where
it's
it's
powder.
made. Let's see where we make it.
Made
Made in
No, it
Taiwan.
says
Made in
on it.
Taiwan. I bet.
Taiwan.
No, there's no
it's
way
not a
Taiwan.
semiconductor.
It'd be like
Come on.
I'm going China.
Do you know how to read? You're staring at the
It's like
the runic symbol.
Hey,
Funny
give
image.
it over.
It is funny.
Give it over
He's
here.
eating-
Give it
he's
over
eating
here.
avocado.
I'll find it for you, man.
Yeah, I
Guys
mean,
got magnifiers.
if you want to work with my company in any capacity, I mean, that
you
would
have to be
great.
okay with child labor.
Is getting forklift certified for a video funny?
No.
No, probably
Why?
not. Probably not. I
Doesn't
mean,
it have to say it?
I
Why
have
does
a
it
brain
not
for
say
this
a
it?
shit.
whole lot of
So I'm just
work
gonna recognize like
for
a lot of
something.
people get forklift certified, right?
Yeah.
It's not like a unique thing, and so
Oh,
like,
it's not. Are any of us? Checkmate. Pussy
how many
boy.
people are forklift certified? Zipper, look it up. What's your guess? Guess. Go,
3,000
go.
forklift certified.
That is the
forklift
dumbest thing you've ever
certifications
fucking said in your
on
life.
in this great country, the
That's
United States
the
of America.
dumbest-
3,000?
There's got to be hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, 100% Schlatt.
There.
Dude, it's so many.
There's 400,000 more than what you said.
I would have said 300,000.
You were off an insignificant number amount.
Hey, you know what? I guess they're fucking handing them out.
Dude,
Them certifications.
Forklift certification has a better male to female ratio than our podcast fucking does.
18%.
It was 88 to 12.
Maybe are we the forklift drivers of podcasts?
What's your viewership breakdown for women versus men?
Similar.
Yeah?
I wanna say.
88 to 12?
Yeah,
Is it all
yeah.
the gunplay? Is it when you have the Glock on stream?
It's. I can look right now and see what the split is, but I want to say it's 80 something to.
Mine's
10
about 88
something.
12.
Yeah,
Still?
Yeah.
I'm probably a little more
That's what
female than
ours
you.
is like a slightly higher. Ours is like 15%.
Thanks, Aiden.
Yeah, it's all Aiden, who is mother apparently.
Aiden? No, I got a lot of people said I was mother.
You're not fucking.
No, I don't know, bro. I think
People
Yeah,
said
yeah.
Aiden was mother. They
no.
back it up.
They said
80% male, 16% female, 3.7% user specified.
that's pretty good. Do you? Oh, fuck,
That's
what
not
was I
pretty
gonna
good
say?
shit.
That's bad.
It's
What
bad.
the fuck are you talking about? For a male creator,
for
it's
our
way better.
circles, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our bar is low.
that's obviously what I'm referring
low,
but it's
to.
bad.
Very low bar.
Well, we can't all be Sykkuno. What do you fucking want?
If I were to
You know he wears diapers.
really,
Oh, he doesn't. Don't listen
Yeah,
to
no,
that.
he was
if,
that.
if,
I'm kidding.
if I were to work
I got in trouble
for
What was
for
that?
that.
off-brand
Uh-huh.
or mogul moves,
Sure.
With Thick
what would I
Allen.
do? What would my job be?
Are you Jschlatt or are you like you're you but you're not
say
famous?
I got no social pull anymore.
Okay, so you.
I call him Brick.
It's a hard world. I'm gonna like have a convo with you, and I'm gonna hire an outside HR company.
Why
I'm
not
gonna
hire an
George
internal
Clooney
HR
from,
person?
from up in the air?
George Clooney to talk to me.
And-
He can't
and
call
a
him Thick
Kendrick.
Allen.
You
can't.
hey Tess,
What
you
is
gotta
this?
stop calling
That's
him
my George
Brick
Clooney.
Allen.
Look,
I
we're
keep
gonna
a
hit
Blake
Benedict's.
Allen.
We're gonna hit Benedict's casino, and we're gonna be really nice to that older fella who runs the company.
It's hard to say. It's hard to live in this universe where you have
Definitely is.
social. You don't have social pull, and I do. Seems backwards,
Right.
But
Oh.
if we're in this universe, I don't know. Are you a good worker? Do you ever have a job?
What was your last
Yeah.
job?
You subs, right?
Hmm?
Subs? You making subs?
Subs?
Sandwiches?
No. I was working at a deli,
Hmm.
but I was in the freezer. I bring a winter coat to work every day, and I would stock the drinks from the back. So usually, I don't know if any of you know this.
We'll talk to them.
Those fridge doors at like delis and stuff. There's a huge freezer behind them
Mhm.
where all the drinks are stacked up. I would sit behind it. There's usually a person in there, and so if you reach your arm through an empty one, you could potentially make a new friend.
Wow.
Yeah, I would sit back there.
And you were the freezer man.
I was a freezer man. Sometimes I
What
would.
an honest living.
Sometimes I would wait to fill an empty one until someone was right there, and I'd fling a drink down, and they go, "Ah!" And that was my
Was
fun.
it some like fucking like Brooklyn fucking like deli?
Yeah.
And it's like some fucking
Yep.
fat named Sal.
Give me a sloppy Joe.
And he was your boss.
That's what they say.
And that fucking
Almost-
fat, greasy
yeah.
piece of shit.
Give me a sandwich with extra slop and crud.
It was almost a stereotypically accurate New York deli that I worked at.
Hey,
And
Schlatt, get the fuck over here and suck my fucking dick.
suck my fat balls. I would do the freezer. I would crush up the cardboard and all the boxes. I'd throw them out.
I hate
the
breakdown.
bodies.
I hate breakdown.
I like it.
Yeah,
I thought it was
breakdown.
therapeutic.
Breakdown's fun.
They're gonna make a joke that I'm autistic
you're
right now.
If you're good at it,
Nobody was thinking that. Nobody was thinking that. You jumped to that.
I just like pointing.
I was pointing at you because I thought that was respectable.
if you're good at breaking down boxes, it's almost an art.
Thank you, Jay.
I liked
Yeah.
making pizza boxes.
Making it
fun.
like
It's
full.
fun.
You got to fold
Oh
because
yeah,
it
that's
flat.
fun. You get really
little bit.
fast
Yeah,
at
you
it.
get good at it. You get good at the tech skill.
Yeah,
like
you
that
get
too.
faster because it's like the same thing. You do it over and over again.
But it's fun because you
It's
get better
competitive.
at it.
But it's fun.
I would say if you had a job at Mogul Moves, if you finished your engineer degree, I'd imagine it'd be something like auto because you're very content
You'd be
built.
under Otto. Otto be your boss.
Okay.
Because you would probably have a good idea because you've consumed so much YouTube in your youth
Right.
that would be a skill set that you should utilize.
Otto would be his boss.
I don't
You'd
think
be
he's
akin to
fucking more
Otto.
qualified than Otto.
No,
He-
you know,
he
you
never
know,
got to the
he'd be
qualifications
your
of Otto.
creative consultant for YouTube videos.
Well, no, because this is assuming he is Schlatt, but he's not Schlatt. He does not have the creative pull, so he presumably failed at that front.
But he doesn't need pulled to come up with creative ideas.
What if I fell off?
Yeah.
And
so
I
he
came
was
to you,
Schlatt.
and I came crawling to you
you
looking for a job.
fell off?
felled
You're out of
off.
work. The number's been going down for months.
Okay,
Right.
so now we're in reality. So
I think so if we're in reality, it's now, but you felled off.
Yeah.
I think I'd make you a spokesperson.
brand ambassador.
Yeah, he would just do like he would just do like Billy Mays style.
Dude, he get wined and
sales
dined
pitches.
all over the country. He'd basically be like an account representative.
I'm a sweet talker.
You
Man,
would sweet talk.
I could be taken out to dinner. I can't talk now, but I'd be taken out to dinner. You'd be putting me on private jets.
You would go to
places.
Boa every night,
Every night.
and you'd be pitching
Bank
at
of
like
America?
new
Yeah.
holes. What?
No, Boa
Eating money.
Steakhouse.
Oh,
Boa Steakhouse.
Is that where we went?
this is that high end shit that I'm not familiar
That's
with.
that where we went.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Schlatt
Schlatt
loves
gave
going
me
to the
his-
same place.
He gave
every
me his
time.
pants to wear. When
Oh,
we walked
yeah,
in,
yeah.
and the doorman laughed at me.
Didn't you go to a steakhouse and they were fucking like mad that you looked like a schlub?
Yeah,
Like
they
a
laughed.
fucking
They
Stubats?
laughed at us.
Yeah.
Also
Yeah.
Boa.
Mm.
Boa? Yeah, it's all Boa. I'm a creature of habit. I don't really do anything outside what I know, and so every time I'm here, Boa. That's really it.
Bisect hosting. What's that mean when Aiden has you over?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bisexual hosts.
Yeah, it's like Airbnb, but it's
First they're sour, then they're sweet, then they're gone.
Then they're
Why
Melissa's
haven't
candy.
they added being bisexual to Minecraft yet?
That's
Why have they done that?
so you are
It's like-
close-minded.
It's like the SMP that's bilingual now, but it's bisexual.
BMP.
The first bisexual Minecraft server.
I
you
feel
can be Steve
uncomfortable.
or what's the other one?
Eve.
Eve. You can be Steve or
It
Eve.
is Adam and Eve or Steve if you like.
Bisect Hosting also offers servers and hosting for 21 different games
Aiden,
Can we give
Aiden,
across
why-
a bunch of
what are you
locations
doing?
worldwide.
Can
We're
shut the
talking
fuck
about.
You're zoning in on Minecraft and bisexuality when there's a bunch of other games that host
I want
for
to
it.
focus for a moment. We want to start a Minecraft server,
We're starting one in our Discord.
and people.
Woo! Minecraft server in the Yard Discord now.
So now officially, there's a Minecraft server for patrons.
Yes.
the cheapest
Yes.
member patrons.
Patrons,
Yes.
you have to be in the Discord for it to work.
And
though.
you're telling me that they gave us a free server? We just got to read this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and also money.
dude.
Isn't that funny?
And then they get to come to play Minecraft with us.
Yeah, and then George Clooney and Ryan Reynolds will be
Well,
in the
I
server.
don't know
And if
as
you
about
well.
that.
find my secret house in Minecraft, we'll be real friends. And it won't
Alright,
be
chat.
parasocial, it'll be real.
Well, if you guys want to come play Minecraft, you can just
My-
join the Patreon and join the Discord. Thank you to Bisect for giving us a server because
My
servers
house-
are a pain in the ass.
My house in Minecraft
Nobody
has a
cares.
sign out front that has my real address on it.
That's actually
Aiden,
badass.
Aiden, tell them what Bisect does.
It puts customer support at top priority.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is
Oh,
your
I'm
name
sorry, are you
Aiden?
Aiden Callan? Is that what you are?
It's available around the clock.
That's your Aiden?
Why is he
yeah.
This is
murdering?
homophobic.
I guess it's 365.
actually
This is homophobic.
is.
Unlike
You're not-
Bisect
You're
Hosting.
not gay.
It's available around the clock 365 days a year with an average response time of under 15
They have a better
minutes.
response time than fucking Ludwig.
Basically,
and they're a company.
hosting and server management is tough. Bisect makes it easy. Way easier than talking to Ludwig,
And they
our
have a
friend.
I don't know why
highly
you're dogging
customizable
me.
control panel, which is designed with both beginners and advanced users in
you
mind.
They got 1,000 different
Aiden
mod
and me in
packs.
mind.
For example, in our server, you might be wondering, am I going to get griefed? Are people going to take away my
Yes.
diamonds
Yes, and
my
I'm gonna
home?
do it.
Nick
and,
will do it.
And you get to opt in to PvP, and you can protect
Wait, can
your
you
home
stop people
if you're
from
opting
mining in
out.
your home?
Yeah.
Can you put up boundaries?
If
You can opt in. I'm invincible.
Yeah.
I think when you guys hop on the Minecraft server and you start to say, man, this sucks, everyone's griefing me and everyone sucks, I want to make my own server with some people on it, make it more exclusive, you go to bisecthosting.com/theyard and use promo code theyard. You get 25% off.
Use the promo code to get
It's not just
25%
Minecraft
off
too.
your first month.
They got
do
two
it for
games.
Counter
It's first month
Strike.
only.
Do
First
it or
month only.
shut up.
Design this rhyme to explain in due time.
That Mike Shinoda also will be.
Mike
on-
Shinoda will be in the Yard Minecraft server.
That's
and
right.
come join our Patreon and our Discord so you can come play on the Yard
He will
Minecraft
be
server.
DJing a set in Minecraft and also Fortnite.
Are you purring? Meow.
Bisecthosting.com
I
/theyard.
fucking hate you.
What's your McDonald's order?
2 plain spicy McChickens with only mayo on them. 2
No pickles?
plain cheeseburgers with just ketchup on them.
Hold on, this is one order? You're still, this is like not different days. This is like one.
Keep
Yeah.
going.
Have you never gotten 4 McChickens and swagged out?
No?
Keep
I
going.
haven't.
And
That's
an M&M
great.
McFlurry.
My goat. We're the same. I think we would have bonded in college.
And I do the McChicken, eat that, cheeseburger, McChicken, cheeseburger.
Like you're lifting.
Is it weird to when you have a plate of things in front of you and like veggies and then maybe some bread or like the main course? Do you guys only eat one thing at a time? So like you'll finish the main,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
then you attack the sides and shit.
No.
It depends.
One
Well,
at
it
a time?
depends what I'm eating. Like if it's like
Yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner, I just go all around the board.
No,
but if it's like In and Out, fries first, burger second.
I love jumping.
I
I
can't
hate
jump.
that. Yeah.
I can't
That's
do
freak
it in my head.
behavior.
It's not free
Yeah.
behavior.
It's like you might as well put it in a big blender, sip it.
Yeah,
I like
Yeah,
heterogenuity.
we should do that.
Genuity.
you'd be a fan of Huel or like
Heterogeneity.
Soylent or something.
Wait, why the
where
fuck
it's
would
He
you
used to
say
be on
that?
just
Soylent.
all-
You
You used to
got a
be on
bite.
Soylent?
Way
Yeah,
back
I
in those
hated
in
it.
those olden days.
Don't say on Soylent like it was like
Yeah,
I
you were
would
on-
prescribe
Your
to
titties
it.
were huge.
Yeah.
I was sucking them all the time.
I did stop Soylent because he kept sucking my titties and
Yeah.
made me uncomfortable.
Well, he'd be like, Slime, you need to suck them back to normal.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
get my
not what-
titties back down.
And,
It's
and
like-
that's why we
like
switched
a
to
bee
Factor.
sting?
You don't have to suck titties at Factor. Go Factor.
He said, suck me down to a silver dollar. I gotta go to work. And I said, yes, boss. Yes, I will do that for you. We had different jobs at the time.
I've become more live to eat than eat to live.
What do you think of the hypothetical that your dad dies?
Yeah. So
The hypothetical.
Yeah, okay, let me try.
I
Let me
love
try.
hypotheticals.
Me and Ludwig can figure this one out.
are you in the headspace? Because I can't get there.
But then, a couple nights later, you wake up and your nipples are just gone.
What?
And
Wait. I don't.
it was revealed to you that every night
Oh,
your dad would come in and suck on your chest to create
giant hickeys.
giant nipple
And you were born without nipples?
You're born without
And he
them.
did this to make sure you lived a normal
Make
life.
sure,
Just so
make
you
sure you
would fit
never
in.
felt ostracized.
Not for any weird sexual reason.
Hold
just
on,
so
so
you would
what's
fit
the
in.
hypothetical is how would I feel?
How
Yeah,
would you? What,
no, it's something else.
How
Yes,
would you
how would you feel?
Right.
I don't want my son to be made fun of. So I
He's gonna
sucked
take off his shirt
chest.
in the fucking locker room. Boys are gonna fucking freak out, start making fun of him,
Exactly.
throw him out back and shit.
It wouldn't look like nipples. That's the one thing because I've heard
he
this
got- he
hypothetical.
mastered it.
But
He
he
was
mastered
really
the craft.
good.
He mastered the craft.
he was
Because
the
when
goat.
you're younger, right? When you're
He like
younger, you
nibbled a
probably
bit,
don't.
so it'd be like a
Yeah.
He can practice. He can practice
He
when you were
practiced.
young.
Yeah, and
'Cause
then you
Those
suck
early
for the
ones, they
color,
were
you
looking
nibble
like
for the point.
countries.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would cry. I would cry from joy
Yeah.
because I think it's chill what Tom Brady did to his kid, and this is less bad.
Don't
than
say
that.
what he did to his kid.
What Tom Brady inflicted upon his children.
This is less bad. This is bad.
Tom Brady, child entertainer.
Because in this case, my dad loved me. You know.
Wait, what if he begrudgingly did it? What if one day you're just being a shit? You're 16, you fucking come
wake up,
home,
no
you're
nipples?
talking back and shit, and you wake up, you're like, why do my nipples look like not as good?
And your dad's just like,
Hey, you know what? They go away when you're a jerk.
it's like the star chart.
Yeah.
You get into a couple bad days. No
Treat
stars,
your
no
father
nipples.
nicer, and your nipples will come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, don't talk back to your mother, and maybe your nipples will be really clean looking.
Or it's like, it's
Like
like,
you woke up one day, it was like,
Yeah, it looked like fucking Paraguay.
He has a third nipple to fuck with you.
you're born without nipples, but your dad tells you, and he's like, and I can take them away. if you're not fucking taking the laundry to the
If you're
whatever,
getting straight A's, no more nipples.
I'm not sucking your fucking chest every night.
Dude, if you found
Jesus.
this out when he died, you're thinking back, looking back at your whole life, and you're like, what? Yeah, that's why my nipples looked weird. Every week, Dad got a root canal. Like, every time Dad got dental work, my nipples were a little off.
Also, you would need to find someone to replace that nipple-sized hole in your home.
Well, I mean,
I
it's,
think you could do it
it's,
to yourself.
Nipple
Okay.
size hole on your
it's
chest.
a question.
You're just like a
I
Ken doll.
can't do that.
You could do it to yourself.
It's a question.
Can you lick
of,
your nipple? Everyone, I need to know who can do
you
this.
can't do it to yourself.
If I bring it up, I can do it.
I can do it, but it'd be a high
I
nipple.
can't do it. I
I
don't
can't
think
do
I
it.
would even try.
I can get close. Can you? You're just touching.
What do you want me to do?
You could also use a. You could
I
use
just
a
thought we were
tube.
getting ours out.
You could, yeah, you'd use some PVC or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. But it's more of a question of acceptance of one's body
happy, I'd be
and your
happy.
imperfections.
You know what
know?
this is? No, you invent something. It's like it's an apparatus. It's PVC. It uses the suction from your nose from breathing at night, and they go onto your nipples
Yeah.
as you breathe at night.
So
it
you can
suctions.
lactate while you're sleeping.
This is the dumbest thing you
This
said.
is
No,
like
it's
a
not. It makes
no,
sense.
This is like a sleep apnea machine.
Yeah,
for
this is a
people who
CPAP
don't have
machine.
nipples.
It's a CPAP machine to
Dude,
give
this
you
is
nipples.
stupid, 'cause you
Ginger
wouldn't-
uses this.
You wouldn't be able to get oxygen. You wouldn't breathe.
No, but you breathe
Yeah,
your
have a
mouth.
mouth.
You might suffocate yourself.
You would suffocate. You can't breathe through your nose and your mouth.
I'm different.
You can.
I'm doing it right
In this
now.
hypothetical where you're sleeping and you're breathing through your nose,
So like 50%
you would not be
of
getting
the-
air in if it's connected to
so
your
like
nipples.
your lungs get like half the air they would have, but you have nipples at the end of the
And
day.
you have good dreams.
Yeah.
At the
Have you
start of the
ever
day.
like slightly clogged your nose? It's really
is-
hard to sleep with.
Okay,
This would
one
work.
goes to your
Why
significant
are you guys
other's
fucking
nose.
defending this? Why are
When
all
you-
four of you fucking defending this stupid ass hypothetical like
I
it's
have
Bible?
also
It would also
recently
benefit you.
dead
It would
dad.
also benefit you.
What does that have to do
you're
with
training,
anything?
You're training your VO2
My
max.
dad's Italian, so he's
while
basically
you
dead.
sleep. So you become a great marathon runner. You have nice looking nipples.
For
so
when you
no
take
one
off your,
thinks you're
for when you
weird.
pop that bitch off when you're running, all hard.
And they're fake, so you can't chafe during your running career.
Yeah, you're super right. Really good idea.
See how he gets.
The forklift
See what
was
we have to
also
deal with
smart.
every single week.
See why my new show works, and sorry to circle back,
Please,
but why it
by all
works is that
means.
because it's all democracy. You post it on Twitter. Do you win?
The
Audience votes.
democracy.
Democracy.
What is this?
It's all democracy. I said.
a
democracy.
new show where we own politicians.
Wait, we are
No,
politicians.
we
If
own
we
them with
won
our
the
wit.
poll, Ludwig would have to shut up.
Can I show you what me and his fucking relationship's like? Zipper,
Yeah,
I sent you
yeah.
something. Can you bring it up? I message him shit. He never fucking responds to me. You don't even remember. You
I
don't
don't know
even
what he's talking
remember.
about. I don't know what he's
Isn't
talking
that
about.
fucked
I don't know
up?
what he's fucking talking
He
about.
never responded to this. This is me messaging him,
The brothers
and I
that
just
founded
said
Rome.
Romulus
Yeah.
and penis.
Yeah, that's right. You want to know a fun fact about slime?
What?
We all went to Italy.
This is not gonna be the own you think it is. It's
I'm not
gonna
done
be,
talking.
It's not gonna be the own you
I'm
think
not
it
done
is.
talking. We all went to Italy. We did a trip together.
Okay.
We recorded the yard there, and then we had a bit of vacation.
I
Disgusting
remember
place.
that. I remember
Disgusting place.
seeing it on Twitter.
Slime left very early in the trip, about a week in, right after we finished doing the yard obligations. We stayed another week. He just didn't like it. He's like, I want to go home.
That's
He
respectable.
spent most of the trip watching Squid Game in our apartment, our Airbnb.
No, all of it.
Once he gets home, he starts looking into Italian lore in like
History.
mythos and history.
I wanted to figure out where
Calling
spaghetti
Roman
was
history
from.
Lore.
Italian lore.
Well, Romulus and Remus, it is kind of lore. Romulus and Remus is kind of lore. It's
Yeah.
mostly made up. But he looks into all this. He's like, wow, this is actually so fascinating. And he starts just diving into like historical videos about it. But meanwhile, we're there. We're at the thing. We're at the mountain where
It didn't happen while you were there.
we
It
were
was
at the
after it.
mountain where
Pussy
Romulus
boy?
threw his spear and where he killed Remus.
That is pretty cool.
We were
would've been-
there, and you were
would've been
reading
cool to be
about
able
it.
to see
It'd
it.
be cool to see it, right?
Yeah.
It'd be cool to go to the Colosseum.
What's cooler?
The Colosseum.
Let me ask you something. At the
Yeah.
time, in late 2021, what was cooler in the fucking planet? Pussy boy? Was it Romulus and penis? Or was it Squid Game? Something that took over the world.
So, by the way, do you think Romulus is cool now? Is that where you're sending me Romulus?
I'm
and
saying
penis?
that how could I miss out on something that captured the attention of billions?
Wait, Squid Game was also late then because I'd watched it a couple months earlier.
He's
It was-
catching up.
More people know about Squid Game than Roman history.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like a forklift
I
question.
think
but
more
for
people
you.
know about Rome than Squid Game.
But not the lore.
Definitely not.
But
the
people
lore,
have
not the
consumed
lore.
more Squid Game lore than Rome lore.
Yeah, Squid Game is the
In
Italy
history?
of.
In
Surely not.
yeah, well, I
Definitely
think yeah.
Definitely not.
No, I think
not
so.
in history. Not
you
in
think
history.
more people know about
Not in
Squid
history.
Game than know about the Colosseum?
Alive right now, more people have consumed more Squid Game lore.
If
They
you
know
take-
more about Squid
I
Game
think
than Rome.
more people care about Squid Game.
You take
than
every
Roman lore.
American child and British child.
and you give them like a 10-question
pageant.
survey.
We have a pageant.
And we make a pageant.
This is sounding
No,
suspicious.
not a pageant. No pageant. Small pageant.
Small,
And you
a
ask the
small pageant with just friends and family.
Pageant just for us.
Invite only
This has
pageant,
nothing to do with
not
the hypothetical.
kids. No kids at the pageant. It's invite only.
No, I mean,
There's kids at the pageant.
it's gotta be kids.
It's no pageant. It's no
I'm
pageant.
not attending the pageant
You
anymore.
gotta have kids
I'm
at
not
the
going to the
pageant.
pageant. I'm busy that
This
day.
is you know why I'm fucking sick of you because you don't engage in the marketplace of ideas.
I'm always throwing these
shut
ideas
down.
and
You
events.
shut
up.
up.
Everything.
This is the
It's
marketplace.
a small pageant.
This is the marketplace.
support-
You've never
I'm not
set
going
up.
to the pageant.
Very close-minded.
I'm saying I support your pageant from afar.
So you asked these kids, or not you don't ask them anything. Do you think that children in America
Are we
and
asking
the
the kids
UK
something?
have seen more trees in Minecraft or in the real world?
Obviously, Minecraft.
Does it count for pictures
All
of trees,
children.
pussy boy?
What?
Pictures of
What are you
trees?
talking about? You drive places. There's tons of trees out there.
But does the same tree count? The same one tree, or
That's
is
one.
it?
That's quantity one tree.
Got it.
You think people are going farther in Minecraft than they are in cars?
Some hey,
I guess
COVID changed everything.
You can see hundreds of thousands of
Do you
trees
count
in
it
one-
as
in
seeing a
one road
tree if
trip.
you're in a car on a road trip, but they're
Yeah.
on their iPad and they see it through their peripherals?
No, this doesn't count.
No, that-
wait, it's
that
whatever
can't
they're
count.
focusing on because they're punching wood and they're like
So
trying to
yeah, when
find.
they're playing Minecraft, they focus on every tree, and when they're in the real world, they don't focus on every tree. So it's a really subjective question, but I would go Minecraft.
I think wheels probably.
I'm thinking like we call it the yard beauty pageant.
The horse's name is Friday.
We call it
It's the Yard Pageant for Kids 2023, brought to you by
Juvie.
Juvie.
Brought to you by Juvie. The
Or
Juvie
if you
Child
want to
Pageant.
get, or if you want to get a little involved, Jschlatt.
We're down. We're down. We'll do it for.
GamerSupps is a proud sponsor of the
What
yard
about
beauty
an,
pageant.
an adrenochrome flavor?
That's pretty good.
I don't know
That's
what
a
that
great
is.
idea.
It's just
Adrenochrome sells out
It's
immediately.
Nancy Pelosi on the bottle.
Yeah, but she's like deep fried and
Yeah.
shit. I think that.
What is that?
with like
What does
red
that mean?
laser eyes.
Adrenochrome is a conspiracy theory that high-ranking Democratic politicians take the adrenal glands from children and bite into them like apples or fruits, and they
Or like gushers.
and they suck all the adrenaline from them, and they stay healthy forever in this forbidden ritual.
Yeah, and that's
in
why
practice.
Nancy Pelosi looks
so
beautiful
good.
and young.
She looks so bad
I
because the adrenal.
believe it.
See, so it's easy to believe, right?
It's easy to
Fine,
believe
yeah.
conspiracy
She's
theories.
a beautiful woman.
People have blood boys in real life.
What is
Blood
that?
boys.
Blood boys.
You know what a
Ted
blood
put
boy
you onto
is?
this, huh?
Ted put me onto this. Yeah, Ted
We
put me on the
conceived
blood
this
boys.
in the truck on the way to Point Grove party.
What is
You
it?
didn't conceive
A
blood,
blood
boys.
boy is a boy kept for blood transfusions of rich people. They carry him around.
That is real.
That's right.
real. That's real.
Bezos has a blood boy.
I don't think they call him that though.
Can we get a blood boy? Like a Mogul Moves blood boy.
That would be
I don't want to
Schlatt's
share with
job.
Yingling. I wouldn't do it.
I would
don't
be the
wanna-
blood
no.
boy locator, or I would be the
You
blood
would
boy.
be the blood boy.
I
You got a lot of blood. You're a
I
big
need
guy.
to find someone O negative for you guys because I'm not O negative.
What are you?
I'm not gonna say it.
We'll
Yeah,
take
the
it.
stands
Whatever
will
you
find
have,
you.
We'll take.
We'll figure it out.
There'd be problems
We'll
with
take-
that.
we'll
Your
boil it
blood-
down.
No, yeah, I was gonna say you
We'll
boil
boil
it
it down.
like creek water, and it's safe to
Get
drink.
all the brain eating.
Put some goddamn olive oil in that shit. Make it fucking whatever you want.
We'll get you signed on as a blood boy / representative of the brand.
Well, I'm down.
You take
Yeah.
everyone to Boa. They wine you. They dine you. They suck you dry.
Jesus, it's been a horny cast.
It's not horny. It's what happens to
Really. You
it's what
talked
happens to
about a
Boa.
lot of things with a horny.
Not true.
That's what
You're saying
happens
that
to
you
blood
were
boys.
horny during the pageant talk because we were trying to throw a
Why
serious
did
event.
you jump to that?
Because we're trying
That's all
to
we've been
start
talking
a
about.
pageant, dude. And we would like you to be on board for once in our fucking lives about an idea.
'Cause you shut
and it's a
down ideas.
pageant, and it's for
How
children.
about this?
not on
I've got
board.
an idea.
This
I'm
is the
not on
Save
board.
the Youth
I've got an
Festival
idea.
pageant for
I've got an
kids.
idea. Every employee at your company, you offer $10,000 to
Okay.
chop off a finger of theirs.
Oh, easy.
Every consecutive finger they choose to chop off,
Doubling
you
giving them
multiply it by 10, the amount that you give them.
I could live without 2
Wait,
pinkies.
that's-
How many fingers do you think
All gone.
everyone all gone?
All
Well, that's
gone.
only $100,000 for 2
for
pinkies.
2, but then it's $1 million for the next one, and then it's $10 million for the fourth.
I get my dad to fucking
I think you
suck
chop
some
6.
new fingers on me
You
each
chop
week.
6 off?
If you chop 6, you get a Billy.
Is 6 fingers off worth $1 billion?
Yes.
I think
Easily.
100. I would if I were chopping, I would probably go for 10 mil.
I
yeah.
get cool Chat GPT robot fingers for $1 billion.
You could figure something
6.
out.
You don't see in my head. You get these 4 gone, and then you've got
Well,
$11
hold
million.
up.
I can, rock,
100
I can rock climb with these 3.
10,
Yeah.
100,
Yeah, I'm
That's all
good.
you need.
Imagine,
A little ninja
do you
turtle.
get extra for taking your thumbs
10,
off?
100.
Come on.
No,
I mean,
Come on.
I think
There
the
has
correct
to be a different
answer.
value for different
The
fingers.
correct answer is chop all 10.
And get new hands?
You have $100 trillion. Yeah,
I guess you could like buy the country.
you are the collective GDP of the
You
country.
can keep one finger. Just
No,
one.
what's the point? Just chop all 10.
Just
you
to
have
remember,
the GDP of
you
the
know?
country.
You the
I think you gotta hang on to
the
these.
logical argument is that you can get some like prosthetics with $11 million.
I do like
that-
logic.
You can get them with
gets you.
100 trillion too.
I mean, you could get a lot of shit. You could get human beings to be your hands for your whole lifetime
You
forever.
could get hand boys.
Hand boys, blood boys, the pageant.
I want a boy for each thing I need. And I want him stat.
You get a boy for every finger you call
I
by
got
the
a team
digit.
of boys at home,
I got a boy team.
and there's 9 like a baseball team, and they're called the Marlins. Also like the
You
baseball
have
team.
2 strings.
I got a second string boy.
Fuck it. First boy's sick. I got a second string boy today. He's gonna suffocate to feed me my breakfast.
Everybody
Bullshit.
wants to be a first string boy. Everybody
Can't
wants
all
to be
be.
first string.
Can't all be.
Can't all be. We're the Jay Cutler of his life right now.
Jay Cutler was a good Bears quarterback. He did
string.
his thing.
Third
He
string.
was not third string.
Third-
He started.
No, in that one season,
Yeah, he started.
he was third string. What?
So but he also started. He had a great connection with Brandon Marshall. They went for over 1,000.
I had a I had an experience this weekend. I went to a Smash tournament. You guys know Juna?
Yeah.
That runs
Oh,
productions.
I've heard this one before.
The goat. No.
Do you know these
No,
what,
no,
dude?
no.
That's funny.
Juna is someone I respect immensely. See them every tournament. I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, we hug. Juna's like, I've been saying pussy boy so much. And I'm like, that's
bad.
not good.
That's bad.
That is bad.
You have an impact on society.
I know. And you know what? Someone else came up to me with their girlfriend. He's like, hey, can I get a picture? I'm like, yeah, sure. And he was like, I've been calling her pussy boy. And
Dude,
I'm
sorry,
like,
I love you. I've been abusing my girlfriend.
and she's like laughing. She's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm like,
I
this
don't
is
like it.
bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you call him pussy boy? She's like, sometimes. And I'm like, okay, that's great. That's great. Shouldn't have told me this.
This is your impact. What do you think the
Do you
kids
feel-
of the pageant are going to be calling each other?
Hey, look, all bets are off on a pageant. That's a competition, sir. and I do
Why do
say,
you become Southern?
And I do declare.
and I do say that may the best child win.
You need a hat. You need a cowboy hat that's like 2 feet tall.
It's like Doug Dimmadome. The Doug Dimmadome of child pageantry.
Schlatt, we've done it. Somehow we got through 90 minutes. Is there a third thing you got brewing up there that you want to shout out?
No, the main 2 that I care about today are GamerSupps, my energy drink company, which also has non-caffeinated versions as well. If you just really want to try drinking water and
want a
not
fun
just
drink.
like diet sodas or just other shit,
Mhm.
you get your water intake and more by just putting a little scoop of that shit in.
It's like
Tastes real
Mio
good.
for gamers.
Yeah, it's like Mio for gamers. There's also the caffeinated version and my flavor, titty milk. GamerSupps.gg/Schlatt.
I'll be the judge of titty milk.
Yeah, so we're giving you like a limited amount of minutes on this thing.
We can send you in.
If you send
an
us a
infinite
drum,
supply
it'll be
of-
really funny.
Send us a 50-gallon drum like the ones you get for lube on
I want
Amazon.
like
Yeah.
You can just
or
put-
oil.
I wanted
But
like an
lube.
old timey barrel. Like that
Yeah.
you'd find in a basement.
And then we can put it on Nick Yingling. And make him sell fish
Again.
on the corner.
Make him a barrel
Again,
guy.
we're gonna need to talk about HR.
You're gonna roll it down the
That's what
Nick
stairs.
Yingling.
Dick Yingling?
That's just inappropriate.
Trick Yingling, baby. That's what we call him.
Yeah,
You're
okay,
just
that's one.
recycling the same nicknames.
Schlatt?
Yeah.
You
So
know
there's
what
that, and we can work out.
Hey, what about Dirty Boys?
Drum or
Trick
something.
Falco.
Dirty Boys. I feel like Won't happen. LA is
Yeah,
a
that hurts me.
miserable
That
place.
hurts me for
What's
sure.
Dirty Boys?
That doesn't matter
It's
anymore.
nothing
Really.
anymore. It's just a
What are you
fleeting
doing here?
thought.
It's a
fleeting
fucking
thought.
stupid idea,
Recording
apparently.
podcasts.
Was that like the goal though? Or
Yeah,
do you do
yeah.
other
I'm
shit
here. I'm here for a week.
Okay.
And I have like 15 or 16 podcasts to film.
Was ours your favorite
Can
so
make
far?
that 17.
Yeah, this one's funny. You guys are funny. Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
He
And
hands that out, or is
you know,
that John?
Ludwig was just on my podcast, Did Jschlatt Win, which you could look at, and I'm sure
Look at.
any of you guys can come on if you want.
I don't think he wants that. I don't think he wants to get embarrassed on me.
No,
like
he doesn't
that.
mean that.
Yeah,
His
you
last
fake
three
it.
gets Jack Manifold, Tommy in it, and then Aiden from the
I
yard.
regretted that sentence as it came out.
Yeah. Because you didn't pick one specifically. You just said, you guy.
You guy.
I'd love if all you.
We just swap every argument.
Yeah.
Tag team. We can tag team.
Oh yeah, it's all three of us at
could.
once.
On
Like
one
a
just
chimera.
topic.
You could tag team.
Yeah.
Like Cerberus.
We send him in when we need like loud noises and
Yeah.
distractions.
That's
Alright.
my whole plug.
Well,
Thanks,
Schlatt,
appreciate
appreciate you coming on.
Finally.
Yeah, appreciate
Finally
it.
happened.
Finally did it.
Big
100
episode 100.
100
This is
episodes.
we have to tell you
100th
now.
episode.
It was not the 100th episode.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we
been
lied to you
90.
because you're
Episode
stupid and gullible. Yeah.
90.
Yes, I think we're on 90.
Yeah, we're
Wasn't
10.
100.
Yeah.
We lied to you. We lied to
Hey,
you.
thanks for the thumbnail though. We
Yo.
made Schlatt cry.
Yeah,
Dude.
Oh,
Right?
we should get him. We should get him crying.
Yeah, we should do it. Fake it. We should fake it.
No, he should. We should make him cry again for real.
We can make you cry again.
We'll make him cry again.
I
We'll
can't
see you
do
later.
that
most
again.
sensitive
Well, we'll
about?
try. We'll try.
What do
We'll
you-
try. That'll be good.
Shot will be crying in
See
the
you
future.
later.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
Because sucralose and other the sweeteners. Is that what you wanted? What do you want? You asked a question. It doesn't get digested by your body.
I want to go to the bathroom.
You just
but
piss
wait,
it
I wanna
out.
get bed.
You piss it out.
Who cares?
Who cares? You asked. You can't even who asked because you